Alright guys, what's going on? More Danganronpa v3. Right, so I wanted to apologize for the rage on the last trial, but that is literally one of the dumbest fucking trials I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, if you're gonna watch the last video, rage warning when the trial comes up, because that was some of the dumbest shit ever. So we're gonna carry on. We just started chapter 4, I believe. So, yeah. Hopefully this will go better today. I don't think I'm gonna get to the trial today, because I'm only gonna go for like maybe 3 or 4 hours, and I don't think I'll get to the trial in that amount of time, hopefully. And it's just that the non-stop debates and some of the fucking context is way off, and it doesn't make any goddamn sense. So when we last left off, we got some items that I think I know where to use one of them at. I don't know where to put the other one, so, that's gonna be a bit of a piss take, I feel. I'm gonna be running around for like ages trying to figure that shit out. But we'll see how it goes. So, the paintbrush, I think, goes on the upper floor, onto the scroll thing. I just gotta remember how to get there. Hopefully it should be pretty straightforward, so I don't have to worry about it that much, but knowing me, I'll fuck it up somehow. I think it's over here. I don't know where that blue thing goes. I have no fucking clue where that goes. So that's gonna be a super piss take, but I'm assuming it also has to go on this floor, but I'm not sure, so we'll see. So, where I use the paintbrush, I think is down one of these hallways. I think it's this one. Not entirely sure about that, though. Yeah, here it is. Well, paintbrush, obviously. Right, cool, so I was correct about this. I thought so. There's another floor? Fuck off. Really? What is this, fucking Booster's Tower? The hell? Staircase, it seems like I can go upstairs from here. Well, yeah, no shit. 5th floor, huh? How many floors does this school have? That's my question. How many fucking floors? God damn, could you imagine having to move all this furniture up here? What the fuck is this? Okay, well this has gotta be the final floor, clearly. It's gotta be the final floor. Those are pretty cool, I like that. That's pretty wicked, actually. Alright, so that's gotta be Samugi's lab, because that looks like a hell of a lot like a seamstress or a cosplayer or some shit. Is there any hidden Monokumas around here? Because I still haven't found any of them. Besides the ones I've already found. And I'm curious as to just how many there are and where I'm missing them at. There's nothing over here, really? I was gonna say, this is massively empty. What's going on, Maki?
Weirdo.
There's an angel statue and a demon statue next to the stairs. Don't chapels usually have these? Yeah. This place makes you feel like there is no god, but then there's this. Is that coincidence or just Monokuma's sense of humor? Probably a bit of both. What is this room? Locked? This also looks like an ultimate lab, but whose lab is it?
Alright.
I should check inside to be sure. How does this look like an ultimate lab? It looks like a Resident Evil door. Ultimate detective lab? Oh, it's my lab! Fuck off! Is it? Shit! What is this?
That's true.
This looks like your research lab.
Okay.
It is, right?
Well...
Let's see what's in here, but I'm getting a bad feeling from this place. A bad feeling? Yeah, me too. I didn't exactly want to come into the ultimate detective lab, but I guess here we are. Chemical shelf, I guess we can take a look at? What else line the shelves behind the glass door? Are these... Looks like poison.
I knew it.
So you think so too, huh?
That's true.
There's no way that can be normal medicine in the ultimate detective's lab. She opened the cabinet's glass door and peered inside. Yeah, I know what some of these are. They're definitely poison.
Then...
In that case, we should try to dispose of them. We don't want anyone accidentally.
What's the point?
Even if we got rid of them, Monokuma would just replace them. So it's useless doing that. It would only be a temporary solution. She has a point there. Temporary solution. She wants to make sure no one will ever use them. Even so, I'm surprised they have so many in here. There's poison for instantaneous death, as well as ones that can inflict various symptoms. Depending on how you use them, you can set up different gimmicks.
But...
This doesn't feel like an ultimate detective's lab, more like a criminal's lab.
I see.
It's a fine line when it comes to knowing everything about crimes. Suppose that's right. There's a fine line between criminal and detective. Yeah, there certainly is. It's very malleable in that sense. Can we look at the giant fancy clock? No. Fireplace? No. None of this? Really? Can't look at any of that, really. Okay. A lot of that seems really inconspicuous, I guess, but... Well, we're not gonna examine Maki, are we? Maybe we will. There are a bunch of files lined up. It looks like about 50 of them. Why are you counting? What are these files for? I picked one up at random and flipped through it. Ah! Contained photographs of murder scenes and the tricks the culprit used.
Huh?
What is this? Hurriedly looked through the other files and found that they were all similar.
No?
It's a file containing all the tricks used for murders.
That's...
It appears so.
Well...
Did this incident really happen?
No.
I can't be sure, but there are pictures of the scene. And all these cases seem feasible. Feasible, huh? Then this would make a good guideline for anyone who wants to commit murder.
I'm kidding.
Well, I doubt anyone's that stupid to use a file that's accessible to everyone. Maki picked up a file at random and started flipping through it. Huh? This file doesn't have any photographs. It's all just drawn illustrations.
Huh?
Illustrations? Maki began pulling files one after another, the other off the shelf. The newer files have photographs, but the older ones have illustrations. But why are the old ones just fictional? The first few files have only illustrations, but the others have photographs. Is there a reason for that? Yeah, maybe some of them are made up. Anyway, I've investigated all the places that concern me. Everything here has to do with death.
Because...
Well, that is your job as a detective, especially in this killing game. Not that I'm great at it. Yeah, I know. The only time I can use my detective talent is after someone dies. A detective can't save anyone. I'm only useful after it's already too late.
Do you want to die?
Why are you so upset all of a sudden? Do you want to die? You'd kill me just for that?
That's right.
Nah, I understand why Maki Roll would say that. Your face looked pretty gloomy.
Kaito.
Kaito? With a face as gloomy as that, I can't believe you're my sidekick.
Keep your chin up.
Be more proud of yourself, Shuichi. Everything you've done up till now is amazing.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's true.
That's why you should be careful.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
You don't know?
Because of how well you did in the class trials, future culprits have their eyes on you. The next culprit might come after you.
Huh?
Come after me?
Don't worry about it.
Huh, you don't need to worry about that. I won't let anyone mess with my sidekick.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna protect both of you. It's a hero's job to protect his sidekicks.
I don't understand.
What if I end up as a future culprit?
Huh?
Are you stupid? That's impossible.
Ew.
How can you believe in people so easily?
I believe in you.
Huh? Didn't I tell you before? I believe in people I want to believe in. And if they betray me, it just means I made a bad call believing in them. Of course, you're one of the people I want to believe in, Maki Roll.
By the way,
Why are you even here? Did you finish playing tag with Kokichi?
Jeez.
I lost track of him. I can't find that guy anywhere. Couldn't find him, but he still has the motive card key, right?
Ah.
Yeah, he should still have it. There's a chance that Kokichi could have used the card key and gone
Yeah.
somewhere. Well, he ended up getting away, but look what I found.
Got it.
It's the flashback light.
Ah.
Ah, you found one?
Of course.
I'm worried about Kokichi, but I think we should deal with this first. So let's all gather in the dining hall.
what?
Huh? I'm coming too. Ah, wait a minute. There are other places I want to check first. Can I meet up with you later?
Huh?
Oh yeah? Then I'll go on ahead to the dining hall.
Well,
I'm not going to check this place.
I believe in you.
I'll let Shuichi handle it. You got this, right, Shuichi? Yeah, right. Then once you're done, come to the dining hall. Right, off fucks Kaito then.
ew.
You didn't even complain. You seriously are his sidekick now. Can't even argue with that. Well, there's not gonna be another murder so fucking soon, is there? You know what I was thinking? I was thinking these files would be cool if they were, like, different iterations of Danganronpa murders, like from the other games. That would have been really cool. Something like that. Although I guess if you played this one first, and you can play them pretty much in any order, and then kind of piece together the story for yourself. There is an order to them, but I don't think it matters very much. What is this? This looks like we can't get in here. The store certainly matches the atmosphere of this floor. It doesn't look like it'll open. I suppose I'll have to leave it be for now. Yeah, I was gonna say that. It doesn't look like a door that would just open for me. Like on a whim. Right, so I still don't know where to use this blue fucking crystal. Can I use it in one of the statues? No, they're way too high off the ground. That'd be silly. Right, there's a monitor there, but we already established the monitors aren't for anything. Let's check out Samugi's lab, I guess? I'm guessing that door leads to the rest of this floor, so... This looks like an ultimate lab. I should check inside. Yeah, well, Samugi's right there. You might want to ask her permission first. Whoa, this is kind of neat, actually. It's kind of like a convention. This is interesting. This is amazing. It's like an event venue. Yeah, that's what I said. That must mean this is the ultimate cosplayers lab. Okay, this is a little bit different than I expected, honestly. Makes a lot of sense, though. What's up, Ryusei? Holy shit, dude, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? Just playing me some Danganronpa. Thank you for the raid, dude. Hope everybody's well. This is another set for photo shoots. It has quite the gothic feel. Yeah, it certainly does. Kind of looks Victorian a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Tsumugi last, I think. This looks like a bar. Is this a set too?
Well, what do you know? It's just like the real thing.
Tsumugi spoke cheerily and sat down at the table in front of the counter. But she can't drink because she's not 21.
Hey Shuichi, are you thirsty? I can make you one of my signature cocktails if you'd like.
What did I just say?
Huh?
Signature cocktail?
Yeah, it seems like all the drinks are top quality stuff.
Should be my research lab then. Fuck me.
I used to make them a lot at my part-time job. Don't worry, it'll be non-alcoholic, of course.
Then it's not a cocktail, what the fuck? Although I suppose you could have fruit cocktail, couldn't you? Okay, I'll take one. Alcohol only makes it better though, doesn't it?
How would you like it? A little stronger, maybe?
Well, he hasn't tasted it yet, has he?
Sure.
So he doesn't know, does he?
Wow, you're good at this, aren't you?
Yeah. Before I got sponsors for my cosplaying, I worked a bunch of jobs.
I see, so she has experience doing a whole bunch of stuff.
I used to say to my customers,
Fair enough.
I'm in a bit of financial trouble. If only someone could help me out.
What?
What is this feeling? I suddenly feel charitable.
Okay, it's ready.
Thank you.
What kind of part-time job did she have anyway, mixing drinks like this? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. With those thoughts swirling around my head, I drank the drink Tsumugi handed to me. Well, it's probably not good to fucking drink a drink that somebody else mixes for you. That's some good life advice right there. Don't do that.
Please come again.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. I'll be back. Okay. What's over here? Workshop? There's a lot more stuff to examine in her lab than mine. Oh, there's wigs as well. That's pretty cool. A sewing machine and work table, perhaps a space to make and repair costumes? Well, gee, you think? I don't see any hidden Monokumas in here, but I suppose I should use the, detective, whatchamacallit. Alright, so we've already examined the, Gothic Victorian thing. We've examined over there. We've examined this. Have we talked to Tsumugi yet? Like, actually talked to her yet? So I think we just examined the bar set, so let's talk to her, I guess.
Even with all these materials and tools, if it's by myself...
I see. Cosplay's fun to do with others, right?
Yeah.
There's no point in doing it by myself.
Do you want to
Hey
try?
Shuichi, do you want to give it a try? Come on, try cosplaying with me.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just plain fun to become fictional characters. To become a completely different person and feel like you're part of a different world.
Right, right.
Doesn't that sound interesting? Don't you want to live in a fictional world?
But
Well, you do, right? Ah, but I'm investigating right now.
All right.
Then let's do it later. Let me know when you feel up to it. I'll help you become your favorite character, whether it's from an anime, manga, or game.
You can't.
However, even if you're just trying it out, you gotta cosplay with love.
okay.
Right. She's a bit strange. She's a bit of an eccentric weirdo. Giant studio set. This is a set for photo shoots, huh? There are a bunch of backdrops here. This is an incredible setup. Right, so if you guys don't know what Danganronpa is about, it's basically a whole bunch of kids collected together, and they're basically forced against their will to compete in a game. It's kind of like the Hunger Games, where they have to, like, murder each other. But it's like a virtual novel slash minigame, figure it out, piece evidence together, draw conclusions, suspect people, and then narrow down your suspects, and then participate in a class trial. And basically, the thing about the class trial is if you get it wrong, everybody dies. So you gotta make sure you get it right. But you can continue over and over and over again until you get it right. So I guess that's a good thing, right? Now see, like in the last murder, these black holes on the floor, I thought that meant like the floor shifted or something and this archway would have moved back, which would have done something or something. Or supported the murder to make more sense, or like it would have been a part of the murder or something like that, but I guess that's not the case. So, I have no idea. Also, I don't know where to use this blue fucking ball. I don't know if I can examine it or anything like that. And it says levitating orb, but I don't know where I would use it at. I don't think it's gonna be in my gifts, will it? No, it won't. Okay. I have no idea where this orb goes, so I'm gonna be dicking around for a minute. So I'm sorry if I don't make very much progress here very soon. Cause I have no idea where this goes. This is blind as fuck, by the way. I don't know if it's in the title. It probably is, but in case I forgot to put it there, this is blind as hell, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I can't imagine this goes in any of the ultimate labs, so I think I can... Oh, you know what? There is some place we could check, potentially. Because Kokichi got the key card to the door, didn't he? So let's go down and check the library, I guess. Because that's the only place where I remember a door needing a key card. And seeing as how he has the key card, I can only assume that he'd be down there fucking around with something. But maybe that's too obvious, so maybe he's like hiding somewhere and waiting for a different time to use it and go into the fucking library. I have no clue. But yeah, Ryusei, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you're well, dude. I see you around here and there, but I don't think I've seen you very recently. Don't remember there being any mysterious objects in the basement. I'll look elsewhere. Okay, well that basically cuts out the basement from our searchery, doesn't it? So, let me go outdoors. Yeah, okay, it'll let me go out here, so there must be something I'm missing out here. Otherwise it wouldn't let me go here. That doesn't make much sense. So, even less green than last time. There's still maintenance going on. Oh hey, everybody's out here. What the fuck?
So what's the deal with this place anyway? What kind of facility was it before?
Are they renovating an old facility? Perhaps constructing a new building?
At the start, Monokuma said they were supposed to be facilities for us.
Fuck all y'all.
That's obviously a lie. That plush bear is stuffed with lies and shit.
Well,
It is hard to imagine that they built this entire facility just for us.
that's right.
I also think Monokuma was lying. He's an exceptionally deceitful being. Being? Well, he's a robot, isn't he?
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, have you been a robophobe this whole time?
No.
Ah, no, that's not what I meant. And off they fucked. But when will we finally learn what this Ultimate Academy really is? Why does it exist? That's a good question. Is it really just a place for us to have the killing game? Or maybe it serves another purpose entirely? We just don't know, do we? What's up, Evan? How's it going? So over here is the underground tunnel bit, and I think I've done everything I can do over there, so I'm not gonna bother. It wouldn't go in the fountain, would it? That's just daft as fuck. But it'll let me go down here, so maybe I have to do something down here? Where would this fucking orb go? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, Mew's over there, Gonto's over here, but I don't want to hang out with Gonto because I don't find him very interesting. I don't want to hang out with Himiko either because she was boring as fuck the first time I hung out with her, but I'll talk to her and see what's up. As I will with Gonta. She's staring at Tenko's lab. I should leave her alone.
Hey, Shuichi.
What is it, Shuichi? Don't stare at me so much, or I'll become even more beautiful.
Ah, I see. Is she embarrassed about something she said herself?
Did it look like I was blushing?
Huh?
What?
You're right.
Before, no one could tell that I was blushing, right?
Ah, that's right, I remember.
It's becoming more and more beautiful, just like me.
Ah, really?
Oh, you just made Himiko angry! Someone like you wouldn't know this, but this is Himiko when she's mad. No, I was just blushing. What? From your own compliment?
Okay.
Yeah, you looked a little embarrassed just now.
Okay, then I'll keep at it.
Miko's really trying to change. That's good. That's good for character development. I'm glad Tenko's death kind of made her, snap out of her funk a little bit. That's kind of nice.
Hey!
Hey! Show yourself! Where are you hiding? Come talk to Gonta! Gonta? Are you looking for Kokichi? No, not Kokichi.
Bugs are...
Gonta see tiny bug. No mistake this time. It definitely fly by Gonta's eyes.
Hey, Bugs!
Hey, Bug, come out again! Gonta just wanna talk! Tiny bugs again. Gonta's been talking about them for a while. I'm sure he's interested as the ultimate entomologist. But the memory of the insect meet and greet is still raw. Yeah, fuck that. Especially with spiders. I don't know if spiders count as bugs, because I know they're arachnids, so I don't know if that's like a different classification of shit. Also, I don't want to hang out with anybody yet, because A, it's not free time. B, I don't have any gifts for anybody, so I'm gonna have to go back to the shops and fuck around with the thing again.
It sure is quieter now that no one's yapping Atua this, Atua that anymore.
I can agree. Fucking hated that bitch.
I knew that fucking midget was running a goddamn cult. I mean, if there really was a god, he'd obviously make me, the gorgeous girl genius, his chosen one. That kooky fucking bitch.
I like Miu's attitude, honestly. Somebody just dies and she's like, yeah, I hated that bitch. It's like, yeah, fair enough. I hated her as well. We haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone.
I knew it.
If he's not in the courtyard, is he inside somewhere? You're probably right, but apparently Kokichi is quite good at hide and seek. If he's serious about hiding from us, finding him may prove to be quite troublesome. Troublesome?
What is it?
Why do you look so surprised? Oh, no, it's nothing.
How about this?
Please tell me. You don't need to hesitate. After all, we're friends.
Then...
Well, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human.
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, you're not even trying to hide your robophobia anymore. What? Really? Anyway, Shuichi, that black object over there looks suspicious, doesn't it? The one with the red border? Ah, so that's where I put the floating orb. Where is it? This one? Oh yeah, it's gotta be. I didn't even notice this before. I thought it was a waste bin or some shit. Okay, well, you know what? Let's put this thing in here. Hopefully it doesn't trigger anything. And then we'll go fuck off back to the shops, because I think we can after we put this in here. So let's see what this does. I'm quite curious to know, myself, actually. What? What? How does that work? The buildings just combined?
Ah! What did you do to my lab? It's going in super deep!
Yeah, what? Okay, well... That was unexpected as fuck, alright. GG. Didn't expect that at all. Alright, well, we'll check out there in a bit, I guess. That has me really curious. I wonder what the fuck that could be. I didn't expect any of the labs to get any attachments to them. That's a bit strange. Right, so I'm gonna go to the shop. So I'm gonna get some gifts from the Monomana machine. And then we're gonna fuck off and we're gonna see if we can get some free time sometime soon. And then we're gonna finish off Miu, because our relationship with her is quite high. But I don't know what she likes, and I know there's different tiers for gifts that work and don't work. And apparently we can't go here, even though we used all the mysterious items, so I don't understand what the fucking game's on about, but okay. I suppose we'll go here after checking out the new bit. So apologies for having to waste your time to run back, I didn't expect it to do that. Right, so hopefully I don't trip down the stairs in excitement. Should get the ultimate parkour master in here, that'd be an interesting one, I feel. Because if you get the, like, ultimate parkour master and they were, like, to set up a murder and they would use their parkour skills to get out and that'd be the only way they could have gotten out, that'd be a little bit interesting for a murder, I feel. I'm positive this strange building is an ultimate lab. Oh, it must be Kibo's. We haven't come across Kibo's yet. It's gotta be his. From the machines in the sci-fi field, I'd deduce this is Kibo's lab.
Alright.
Yeah, same thing. I'll check inside. Yeah, as long as Kibo doesn't mind. I wonder if his dick would fit in the door right there with the little slot. I wonder how that works. Of course fucking Miu's gonna tag along up in here. Looks like a maintenance room for a robot. There are machine parts everywhere.
I knew it.
This is definitely Kibo's lab. Alright, well, let's check everything out in here, I guess. Interesting. So that's Miu. Alright. Can we check out any of this stuff? Yeah, we can. These monitors are everywhere, but I don't see any cameras. How's the mastermind behind this killing game monitoring us? Or are we not really being watched at all? No, you have to be. Maybe it's the panes on the glass dome that you're in? I don't know if it's glass, but... No, because they said it was just a wall, right? But maybe it's like a wall of monitors that are like secretly not showing anything, but they are recording stuff? Maybe? I don't know. Seems like a far-fetched idea, but I'm not entirely sure. There's not very much to explore in here, is there? Alright, let's talk to Kibo first, and then we'll talk to Miu. But Miu's dialogue is super colorful. I love talking to her. Whose lab is this? Huh? Isn't it yours?
No way!
I don't want this. I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Can we leave now?
Is that alright?
But I imagine that a lot of things in here would really help you out. You should take a look. No, I do not want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Oh, I get that. He wants to, like, be a human and be useful all on his own without the use of, like, extreme sci-fi, like rocket launchers and laser guns and shit like that. I understand. Wouldn't that include you, Kibo?
That's right.
Anyway, I'd prefer more Japanese themed since I like that food the most. Even though I can only stare at it. So how could you prefer the food? At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lab and a porch with wind chimes.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Doesn't seem like Kibo is going to use this lab. He's free to do as he pleases, nothing I can do about that. That's an interesting character development that I didn't expect. Okay. Alright, I finished investigating all the items this time. Kaito should be waiting in the dining hall. I should gather everyone there. God, I wanted to talk to Mew, motherfucker. God damn it. I spoke with everyone and told them to gather at the dining hall. After a time, everyone had gathered in the dining hall. Okay. I really wanted to talk to Mew, but I guess not. I guess that's not a thing I can do. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Let's get started. Oh, what about Kokichi? Forget about him. It's his fault for messing around like that.
I guess he must be a real pro at hide and seek.
With my
I magically
magic.
looked all over the school, but he was nowhere to be found.
What?
Magically? No one can find him, huh?
Hey,
He might have used the motive's card key to enter a place we're unaware of. Do you think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome. Huh, next time I see him, I just gotta catch him and ask. Anyway, let's try out this flashback light.
Actually,
But I'm still uneasy about these flashback lights. Are they really okay to use?
no.
Well, if we don't use them, our memories will never come back, you know?
Right.
So we've got no choice but to use it. The memory we'll get from this is our only clue.
Seriously?
I agree with fish sticks over here.
What did you say?
What are you calling a trunk of breaded fish? For someone who looks like canned tuna, you make some pretty good comebacks.
Yeah.
Who are you calling a wad of shredded fish?
What was that?
Wait, Kokichi? I knew you'd find us here, but only because it's you.
You got me.
Thanks for the compliment. So why are all my merry friends gathered here?
Is that all right?
First things first, what'd you do with that card key?
Oh, so you're worried about that. Well, relax. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the card key.
Huh?
Couldn't use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea where to use it, so I just gave up instead.
But
You don't seem to be disappointed about not being able to use it.
I am disappointed, damn it! I wanted to use the card key. I smell another fucking lie.
Cut it out.
Whatever, talking to him's a waste of time.
You know.
We've got more important things to do.
Oh, hey, the flashback light. Let me see that. Kaito doesn't have the balls to turn on the switch.
Of course I do! Egged on by Kokichi, Kaito thumbed the switch hard. Hubba hubba. And once again the world warped. What is this gonna be now? Quite curious. What is this gonna reveal to us? Something about all the characters, but what? The scenes that flew by inside my consciousness. And what it all means. All at once I remembered. Ah! The meteorites! What happened with the meteorites? Was the world, like, destroyed or something? I remember TV news and the internet talking non-stop about those meteorites.
What was that?
There's a bunch of damage where I lived. People said it was only a matter of time.
okay.
The researchers said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated.
So.
There were also a bunch of weird groups that started to show up in the streets.
As the meteorites got worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world.
going to hear that too. Unless someone does something, world will end.
Those people were always handing out flyers on street corners.
I saw flyers all over the city, too. They said mankind deserves damnation.
I remember seeing those posters, but... why?
Hold on!
And the meteorites! What ended up happening with the meteorites?
That's
We haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down.
What?
Then what happened to that plan? The one to save the world from the meteorites?
Could it be?
Oh, right. I just remembered that. It was called the Gopher Project, right?
It's not how you spell gopher. Or is it? No, it's a P, isn't it? PH? I think it is.
It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity.
But...
I remember that too, but the Gopher Project... Didn't it fail?
What?
Huh? Is that true?
That's true.
That's what I heard too, but I can't remember why.
What's that mean?
So we can't remember anything past that again?
Okay.
I can't either. I don't remember anything about the gopher.
Mankind deserves damnation.
Huh?
Mew?
Mankind deserves damnation. Fuck that!
The fuck's going
We're already damned here! Being stuck here with you losers is the worst hell there is.
You.
The you losers part wasn't necessary. Shut up! I'm tired of this! Let us out of here! Let us out! Come on, don't leave us in here! Pull us out!
Seems like...
She seems really upset.
What happened?
Mew, calm down. It's okay. Gonta will protect you. Yeah, like he protected everybody else that died already? In the end, the flashback light didn't help. It didn't connect the other memories. The ultimate hunt that was after us. The joint funeral. The meteorites, the cult organization, the Gopher Project. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened with all those meteorites? Did they just stop? Okay, so my theory is that they're actually in space right now, and that's why there's no bugs, and there's no ecosystem, number one. That would also explain why the robots are tending to the garden and tending to the school. Also, I think that would explain why they're not seeing any meteorites or anything like that. So I think they're in space. That's my best guess.
It'll be okay, Shuichi. Just a little more. Huh?
See?
We probably need one more. Everything will start to connect after we remember one more thing.
One more thing? What is Kokichi?
But I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this situation. Like if we were actually all dead and this was the afterlife.
Huh?
The afterlife?
Always messing around.
Why you? Quit saying stupid crap like that!
It's not stupid. If meteorites can happen, then anything else can happen too.
Because...
Well, scientifically.
Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't ya? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom.
Well, you know.
That's why if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. A mysterious virus could have spread, or some weird technology,
Yeah, zombies maybe.
or even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space. That's like science fiction. I thought our theme was magic. That's just your theme, Himiko.
Seriously? Come on.
That's just stupid. It's like the setting for some third-rate anime or game.
You think I'm making this up? But then how would you explain the flashback lights, exosols, and even Monokuma? We may be used to it now, but that kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know? Which means, wouldn't be too far-fetched if any of the things I mentioned actually happened.
Shut up! First of all, if the only one here who gets to talk about space.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
What did I do?
Whatever, just hurry up so I can get out of here.
Wait.
Stop, you shouldn't think like that about getting out of here.
Everyone seems very tired. We should probably disperse for the time being.
Oh, you finally learned to read the air. Nice job, robot.
I'll commit that to my memory.
I'm learning every day.
Hey!
Oh, before we go, going to put manhole cover back how it was.
Cause Gonta
If we want to challenge Underground again, this time Gonta definitely.
You're so
No one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again.
Shut up.
Don't look down on hard work.
Yeah.
Himiko, you've really changed. It's what I'd like to say, but working hard at escaping from there is pointless.
Like I thought.
Well, no matter how much you've changed, of course you'd think that.
We can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. I need to solve all of these mysteries. After our conversation, we returned to our rooms. And then we had free time? By chance? Maybe? Free time? I've only found 4 fucking hidden Monokumas, and I'm guessing
It's
there's
no
like
use.
12 at least. Damn it, I don't understand. What's going on here? But I can't give up. I need to keep my promise to Kaede. I need to find the truth. What's happening to us? Why are we forced to play this killing game? Anyway, I've still got some time today. I can't stay still. Not now. Free time, fuck yeah. Fuck yes. Alright, so we're gonna hang out with Mew and finish her off, because I think we're on tier 5, but like I said, I don't know what gift to give her, so honestly, I'm gonna look it up, just so I don't waste your time, because I don't know what to give her at all. So we're gonna go to the Mono machine and see if I can get some, more stuff from the vendor, and, because I don't think I have anything anybody would like at the moment, and, I don't hang out with Kaito very much. I don't think I've hung out with Kaito at all, maybe once with Kaede, but I didn't find him very interesting. His whole space theme is kinda interesting, but, like, him as a character, I don't know. I mean, he is kind of the bro, though, so, like, maybe there's, like, a hidden layer of character under that I'm just not aware of or something, so that'd be a little bit interesting to explore. But other than that, I don't really see much point. I have 324 coins. I think we can get a fuck ton. Alright, so I'm gonna use, like, maybe, like, 15 coins, just, like, one at a time, and then I'm gonna start actually going, like, balls deep on the fucking coins, and popping in, like, a fuck ton at once. Art mannequin? Yeah. Too bad we hated Anji, so I'm never gonna fucking hang out with her anyway, because she's a bitch. Seriously, fucking flat. I hated Anji so much. Glad she's fucking dead. Annoying.
I'll do this, I'll do that.
Fuck off. Stupid. I hated the whole fucking... It was purely the fucking Atua thing that really threw me off of that character. Just, I didn't care for her very much, to be honest. Alright, let's start dumping in, like, a fuck ton of coins. I think I'm gonna try, like, 30. I think I'll do, like, 30 at a time. I think that's a fair enough. There we go, Cosmic Blanket. Nice. Alright, let's put in another 30. Ah, damn it. We got something we already had. We just wasted 30 coins. That really sucks. Alright, well. Nice, sketchbook. Sweet. That must have been for Anji as well. She's an artist, given that. Alright, so we have a 94% chance, pretty much, of receiving something we've already gotten. I'm gonna use another 30. Ooh, nice. Rock, paper, scissors cards. I have no idea who would like those. I have no clue. Nice, and we got a free thing as well. Alright, so now we're over the 95 mark, so I'm gonna go another 30 one more time, and then I'm probably gonna use, like, 10 more coins individually. Hey look, we got the same thing we just got. That's pretty neat, I guess. Alright, so we have a 95% chance of receiving something we've already had before, so it's not like I'm gonna get anything new with this one coin at a time thing. But, I just basically want to get a whole assortment of different gifts. Because, like I said, I don't know what the character is gonna like. Fun Book of Animals, there we go, we got a new thing. Sick. I don't know who likes animals, though. So I don't know who I can give that to. Maybe Anji again. To study animals and draw them better, but if she's the ultimate artist, she's gotta be good at drawing everything, right? That's my logic there, so. Alright, we almost have all the gifts, honestly. Unless there's some that we can obtain from the casino that I'm not aware of, but I don't know if that's how that works, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Let me use like maybe 10 more, and then we'll get going. And what I get is what I get. I don't know if I have something that Mew will like, so after this I'll just look up what she likes. And then we'll hang out with Mew for the last time, and hopefully something interesting will happen. Because it should be her final hangout, like her final tier of hangout, and then we don't need to hang out with her again. Even though she's one of my favorites, and her dialogue is really fucking hilarious a lot of the time. If there's no point in hanging out with her after that, I'm not gonna bother, so. Alright, 2 more. Come on, give me something new on the last coin. Go on. Ah, motherfucker. Alright, fair enough. I shouldn't have expected, honestly. It's not the game's fault. Statistically, like, I should have put in more coins if I wanted something new. Alright, so let me save it real quick, just in case I give her the wrong thing, even though I look up what she's gonna want. Because, I'm just that careful, and I really don't want to fuck it up. So if I fuck it up, I'm gonna have to redo all that shit and go get those new gifts again, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass, so I'm not gonna do that. And if worst comes to worst, I'll do it off screen, and I'll go to the Mono shop, and I'll spend, like, all my money just to get, like, a whole bunch of different gifts and shit. Alright, so Mew should be up in Kibo's lab, I think. So I think I'm gonna head there. And, let me Google real quick, just what kind of gifts Mew likes, for her tier that she's on right now. So, excuse me a minute. Gifts for Mew Iruma. Yeah, presents. This is what I want. Love's bondage boots, wearable blanket, story of Tokono, work chair of doom, tentacle machine, key of love. Okay. I don't think I have bondage boots. I don't know what the fuck those are, but I think I have a wearable blanket, so I'm gonna fucking give her that and see if she likes that. And if she doesn't like it, we can just reload the save, no harm, no foul. Right? So, bear with me if this part takes a bit. Like, I mean, in the event that I fuck it up and I give her the wrong thing and I screw it up and I have to reload and do all this bullshit again. Which, if that's the case, I apologize. Wait, she's not here? Okay. Fuck, I expected her to be here. Whoops. Alright, let's check the map instead of being a daft cunt. Alright. Let's do that. Hold on, my brother's girlfriend just sent me a message. Oh, she just said what's up. I can respond to her later. No big deal. I thought something happened. Those are gifts. What the fuck am I doing? I meant to go to the map. Dick. Alright, so she's not on that floor. Not on that floor. Is she there? No, she's not there. That's Samugi. What? How do I go to the different layers? Himiko's there. Okay, she's not there. She's not there. Oh, there she is. Where is that? Oh, she's in the warehouse. Alright, I know where that is. Perfect. I know exactly where that is. Where the fuck am I going? Right, so up to the warehouse, talk to Miu, do the event, hopefully fun shit happens. We might even get to go to the Love Hotel, who knows? Although I'd probably catch a disease if we were to do that, so that might not be the best of bets. Because Miu is quite, what's the word? Promiscuous is the word of choice I'm going to use, because I think it's very befitting. Right, so let's go get up in Miu, or talk to Miu. Kappa. Righty then. There you are, love. What's going on? Hopefully you like wearable blankets.
What was that?
Huh? Why are you talking to me? How about you mind your own damn business? Should I hang out with Miu for a while? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Fucking slug!
Leave me alone. I'm trying to find meds to help take the edge off. Well, let me help you. We can hang out and do fun stuff. I spent a long while trying to convince Miu not to run away from reality. I somehow ended up growing a little closer to Miu. Maybe the closest we can possibly get, perchance? Would you like to give Miu a present? Absolutely. Okay, let's try and give her the wearable blanket, which I think is this. Oh no, it's cheer coat uniform. Whoops. Good thing I didn't fucking... There it is. I knew it looked like that.
What?
What? How'd you know I've wanted this? Don't tell me you're that into me. Well, I guess a perma-virgin like you can't help but think about it all day long. Still thinking about Miu's confession, I couldn't come up with a plan. Hey Shuichi, why the sad, miserable face? I guess I was the only one worried about it. Since you look so bummed out, I got you a present. Is it another invention? Ha! What a crazy idea, I almost feel sorry for you.
Out of my way!
I, Miu Iruma, will show you just how versatile I really am, so here, take this. Is this a pie?
Sure.
Yep, it's an apple pie. I baked it from scratch myself. I didn't think she would bring me a pie. I did. And it looks really professional. Miu must be a pretty good cook. Impressed, I inspected the pie. That's when I found it. Miu, is this a hair? Don't worry, I added some hidden ingredients.
Wait!
Don't worry. I'm gonna worry about hair in my food. But I just want the person I like to eat me. I made more too. Cookies with my fingernails, chocolates with my blood. Well, at the very least, it means that her confession was genuine. But she's, coming on a little strong. Uh-oh, she's staring at me. She wants me to eat it. I'm really honored that you made this for me, but I'm concerned about the hygiene. And there are no hospitals around here, so we have to be careful. Ha! You got a lot of balls to lecture me. But you know, even a genius like me should be more careful with the stuff I make. If anything happened to you, I might go crazy. If that happened, the world would never recover, right? Isn't that right? Yeah? Oh well, I'll just have to make you something else. What? Haha! The time has finally come to use this. You whipped out the ray gun from
Out
earlier.
of my way!
Time to go commando! She took aim and then... Ah!
piece of fabric suddenly materialized in my hand. If I remember correctly, I think I know what this is.
What do you think of that, Shuichi? Can you feel my residual heat?
Yes, I can.
Listen up!
You get it now? You've earned the right to date me.
What?
That being said,
When we get out of here, you're going on a date with me. Got it? It's already decided.
It is?
Dadoy! If you go on a date with me, I'll just explode with excitement. If you turn me down, the world will never recover, understand?
you're the only guy in the world who's ever made me feel this good. So you better take responsibility for what you've done.
She's a fucking freak, dude. This is how Mew expresses her feelings? I see. Alright, I understand.
It's a date, you promised. Better not forget.
Mew smiled, but I returned it with something more akin to a grimace. Yeah, like, scary. But at the same time, she's showing me a lot of affection. I'm happy that I was able to make this kind of connection with Mew. I'm a little, very nervous about this, but still. I'm sure it'll be okay. We'll get out of here together. Your friendship has deepened. Mew's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You've learned a new skill. Triple X-ray goggles. Nice. Right. I then spent some time listening to Mew's delusional date ideas. Obtained present, Mew's undergarments. There we are. Might want to wash them first. Or, you know, soak them in acid. Maybe. Ding dong, motherfucker. It's nighttime. Fair enough.
This is an announcement.
This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy.
It is now 10 p.m.
Nighttime officially starts now.
Actually,
Staying up late is bad for your skin, so maybe you bastards should go to bed, okay?
Mana funny.
The reason I can't sleep is because I'm up all night thinking about you, Monophony. What? You can't just blurt out something like that? It's kinda crazy, really. I've never thought about you this way before. Hey, when did you worm your way into my heart? So what are you gonna do about this? We can't. We're family, you know? We can't forget that.
I need you.
Monophony.
I want you.
Monotaro.
What? Isn't that, incest? What's up with this game and incest, dude? What was that? Well, no point worrying about the monocoms. It's time for training. I feel like I haven't done it in a long time. Alright, to the courtyard. We're gonna fucking save, because I didn't fuck up with Mew. And I know that seems a little bit silly, but we're gonna fucking do it, alright? Just because I don't want to waste your time and dick away progress. And I'm thinking I may go for like 4 hours today. We're probably gonna discover who gets murdered this chapter, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so we might uncover who gets killed off in this chapter, but I'm not exactly sure because I don't know how long the events go. Mew's favorite panties, special underwear worthy of adorning her busty, brainy, beautiful goddess body. Cheers. Wonder what kind of panties Himiko wears, honestly. I bet it's something themed. Like something kind of childish. I don't know. Gonta? Oh, Shuichi! You should go back to room. It's nighttime.
Thank you.
Ah, it's just that. I promised to meet up with Kaito and Maki. Anji's gone, and student council not around anymore. But Gonta still think it's best to not go out at nighttime. 'Cause Ryoma got killed at nighttime. Anji, too.
You're right.
That's true. But the promise I made to Kaito is really important to me. I can't break it. I promise I'll go right back afterwards, and I'll make sure we stick together. Gonta careless just now. Gonta not know you make such important promise to Kaito. Gonta is so useless. No, not at all, Gonta. Don't worry about it. We all know how much you care about us.
Are you okay?
Gonta? Shuichi, Gonta come to decision. Huh? What have you decided? Well...
No.
Actually, Gonta will tell everyone tomorrow. When everyone together. Gonta will sleep good tonight and prepare for tomorrow. Good night. Oh yeah, good night, Gonta. Maybe that'll be the last time we're gonna see Gonta alive. Who knows? I wonder what he decided. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. Or maybe we won't. Maybe he'll die tonight. We just don't know. Honestly, you just don't know. You can never be too sure. What's up, guys?
Shuichi!
Ah, good. You're here, bro. Yeah, it's been so long since the three of us have done this.
That's true.
It's because Kaito was scared of ghosts.
Whoa!
I wasn't scared! Wait, don't make me think about them! When I first met Maki and Kaito, I never could have imagined hanging out like this.
Alright!
Anyway, let's get started. First off, 100 sit-ups. You guys better get pumped up! The three of us lined up on the grass and started our routine.
1, 2, 3.
Let me guess, Maki's at like 55.
25, 26,
Yeah.
27, 28.
Also, it doesn't help if you do sit-ups fast, because again, the whole point is to build muscle, which takes strain, you know.
Maki, you're way too fast.
When you really think about it, the universe is impossibly vast.
Kaito's just being a lazy fuck.
Hey, less talking, more working. What about your sit-ups?
Kaito,
Also, Kaito having such huge aspirations on wanting to be an astronaut makes me think he's going to die very soon. Plus, he was coughing up blood, so, like, I don't know if he will die, or maybe he won't die. Maybe he's just, like, partially ill. I have no idea. Maybe he has, like, a life-threatening illness. I have no idea. There's a whole bunch of shit about these characters that you can't possibly know unless you hang out with them a ton. Like Nagito in Danganronpa 2. He has a very, bad illness, or whatever, that almost killed him, but his luck made him overcome it, or something like that, I think. Kaito stood up slowly, his body hesitant. Sorry, gotta use the bathroom. Okay. Or is that just an excuse for something else? To hide something? Kaito slowly began walking away toward the school building. I wonder what's wrong. He's not in much of a hurry for needing to go to the bathroom.
That's true.
Do you want me to go check on him? I just finished doing my 100 sit-ups.
Huh?
What? Already?
But
But maybe you shouldn't go because it's the boys' bathroom. Did that occur to you?
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die?
sorry.
Sorry.
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine.
By the way,
This seems like a good time to ask, but
well,
do you like Kaede?
Huh?
Huh?
weirdo.
Well, I assumed you didn't because that would be weird. What do you mean, weird?
I don't understand.
Liking someone you just met, especially in a situation like this. Aw, god damn it. The feels, man. Fucking game. Then tell me under what circumstances is liking someone not weird?
Huh?
Huh? I don't know. I don't really understand what that is.
Nope.
Never mind. Just forget I ever asked.
No.
Forget what you asked? Why did you bring this up, Maki?
Like I'd know.
No reason. I was only curious.
Huh?
No reason? Maki, you're being cruel. You ask me a personal question, then act like you don't care.
Got it.
Hey, were you guys making out while I was gone? Perfect timing, as always, Kaito. Anyway, what's wrong, Kaito? Why'd you leave all of a sudden? Nah, I drank too much water before training, but I emptied myself out, so I'm good now.
Let's go!
So let's continue where we left off. Let's get pumped up for sure this time.
Well,
Continue? I don't recall you doing even one yet, Kaito.
Alright!
So from the beginning, of course you guys are gonna restart with me. I already finished doing my 100. Heh, don't be so cold. No road is long with good company, right? I don't think that phrase applies to this.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Alright. Tell me that when you get shot or stabbed.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. Because, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Is he not working out to better himself because he knows he's gonna die soon? Because of whatever blood he's coughing up or whatever illness he may have? Potentially?
Hey, no fair, Kaito.
Is that why he's always being lazy? Because, like, his symptoms or whatever illness he has is starting to show or something? In the end, Kaito convinced us to do all of our sit-ups over. I think that's what it's gonna be. I honestly think that's what it's gonna be. But Kaito and I had to give up, and only Maki was able to finish. That seems like the kind of memory, like after a character's dead, like their last thoughts are with you or something like that. Kaito seems like that kind of character. Ah, so tired. Lots happened today, but there's still something bothering me. That flashback light this afternoon. All those meteorites. The Gopher Project. The mysterious cult organization. Are they connected to the Ultimate Hunt, or the funeral, or the killing game? Those answers might save us. But no matter how hard I try to solve it, it's all a mystery. Thinking about everything I saw, I had fallen asleep before I knew it. Yay, another Monokuma theater. Who's it gonna be this time?
Have you ever wondered why soccer players have numbers on their jerseys? It's how many mochi each player gets in the red bean soup they eat after the game. It's too much work for the guy who's making the soup to check each player after the game. It's much easier to check during the game when the number's on their uniforms. That way, they can just prepare the red bean soup during the game. And then the red bean soup will be ready to eat as soon as the game is over. And if players want a different number of mochi, they can just trade jerseys with each other. You know how after the game, players will sometimes trade jerseys? That's how they exchange the number of mochi they have to eat after the game. Oh, but for baseball jerseys, the number is how many pieces of meat they get in their curry. And for volleyball, it's how many pieces of sliced pork they get in their ramen. As you can see, jersey numbers vary greatly depending on the sport. This has been the Random Trivia Corner, brought to you by Monokuma.
That was a weird one. Those segments are usually really goddamn funny. Or like they give terrible life advice, but it's like really humorous. Something like that.
It's 8 a.m. How long are you gonna keep crying, you annoying bitch? You know how busy I am with band practice, arcade games, and pachinko? Now give me some money, hurry up.
Stop it!
No, please don't kick me in the tummy. You can hit my face all you want, though. Just leave the money on the dresser and get out of here. You weren't like this before. You used to be so nice. I've forgotten all about the past. Did you forget that I'm forgetful? Come on, hurry up.
Stop it!
No, not the tummy.
Okay. I feel like that's how 99% of relationships turn out. Domestic violence. What happened to them overnight?
Well,
Suppose it doesn't really matter. I should head to the dining hall. Alright, let's head to the dining hall like Shuichi says then. Again, I'm going to fucking save it. I know it seems like excessive savory, but... Again, just in case something stupid happens, I don't want to lose the progress. And I definitely don't want to lose the progress with Miu, so I'm gonna save it. Plus, the characters I decide to hang out with are absolute, and I think I'm gonna hang out with Maki again next, because Maki actually seems really cool. I thought she was cool in the beginning, but I thought she was just gonna maintain that personality throughout the whole game, honestly. Now I think that's a little bit stupid, because there is a lot of character development, so, like, I gotta bring that into account and factor it in. Speaking of which, hello. I was just talking about you.
hey,
Maki, good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. This is a bit awkward. Kaito's obliviousness made last night weird. But the way she talked about it like she didn't care, that got to me. Hey, about last night.
huh?
What?
Hey,
You probably assumed I didn't care. But that wasn't it at all.
Huh?
It wasn't?
you're a detective.
You're not fit to be a detective when you assume things without listening first. Yeah, you are. You kinda have to do that as a detective. You have to assume certain things. Maki! Then what were you trying to do? Why did you bring it up? Yeah, like, you have to do that as a detective so you can suspect certain people, right? And draw certain conclusions, so I don't think that's very accurate, honestly. Is that somebody else down there? No, it's just a post. Here's another post we can talk to. What's up, Himiko? Good morning, Himiko.
Good morning.
Tired?
Yeah?
It's because I ran here from my room.
You got tired just from that?
But
Why'd you run? Are you in a hurry?
Okay.
I decided to live life facing forward, that's why I can't stop. Actually, I can't even walk. I need to be constantly running forward.
Isn't that a bit extreme?
Huh? It's extreme.
no.
I know you want to be positive, but that doesn't mean you have to start sprinting everywhere. You don't want to live too fast. It makes me worried.
Is that so? Himiko?
No.
I don't know.
Huh?
What don't you know?
I...
I want to live life facing forward for Tenko and Anji's sakes. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm probably paying for saying that everything was a pain up till now.
Then...
Well, why don't we start with getting some exercise? Here, this is a Keikogi belt. You can wear this and train in the dojo, just like Tenko did.
Will that make me positive? Can I live life facing forward?
That's...
I can't say for certain, but it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, you know what? That's a little bit of a boost in positivity and productivity. That'll push her in the right direction to be more, lively, you know?
You're right. Join me there, Shuichi.
Would you like to go with Himiko? Yeah.
okay.
Of course I will, Himiko.
I see.
Thanks, Shuichi. You're a good person, but does that make you a good detective?
Well,
Apprentice detective. Anyway, where did you want to train, and
You're
where?
right.
They say good deeds should be done quickly, so I'll start right after breakfast. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah, I don't want to decline Himiko's offer to train with her, because 2 of her friends did just die, and that seems like a really fucking dick move for me to just be like, oh, I'm busy, I want to hang out with somebody else when you need a friend or a companion. Plus, I like Himiko a lot. I really like her character. It's really befitting. Exactly like her mannerisms, her posture, the way she talks, the way she doesn't put a lot of effort into a lot of stuff. I don't know, it's just really fitting. Like, it all kind of complements each other, I guess. Good morning, Mew.
Sure.
Oh, hey there, Puichi. I almost didn't notice you. Then again, a pussy like you will always be overshadowed by my greatness. By the way, did you have fun last night?
huh?
Fun? You act all big and now you're gonna play dumb with me? I can't believe you and Kaito had a public threesome with that assassin chick.
Huh?
What? I would never. We were just training and... I understand you want to do it, but you should wait a little longer. I'll make the perfect invention so you won't even need to wear a rubber.
Oh, well, at least she uses condoms. Jesus Christ. That was Monka-esque. What is going on in her head? She can be a handful sometimes. But what does she mean by wait? And she seems happier than usual. She's not on drugs or something, is she? Probably. Knowing Mew. Alright, so what can we do? I bet there's other characters we can talk to, and then I was supposed to go to the dining hall? Question mark? I think, maybe? Let me go to the shop one more time. And just spend like 10 coins or so. Should go to the dining hall first. Alright, fair enough. Backseating game, thanks. I guess I'll go where the game wants me to go. Fine. Fair enough. Everybody's here, so everything's fine, I think. As soon as I entered the dining hall, I heard a loud voice echo through it. Is it Kaito's?
Please.
But we gotta do it! If not now, then when?
That's impossible.
Well, like I said before, it's reckless. There's still 2 exosols, right?
But
Gonta know that, but...
no can forgive.
Watching friends disappear, seeing everyone get weaker. Gonta no can take this anymore. That's why Gonta go fight Monokuma.
Huh?
Fight Monokuma?
Oh.
Shuichi, good timing. Talk some sense into him. Gonta's saying a bunch of reckless stuff and he won't listen to us.
Gonta wanna help
Gonta know it reckless, but it only way to save everyone. Waiting around doing nothing just make more victims.
Please.
That's why Gonta gonna risk his life. Real gentlemen would risk life.
Gonta, do his
Gonta
best.
gladly give up life to save everyone.
Come on, man.
Gonta, I get how you feel, but you don't think you're getting ahead of yourself?
Wait.
Yeah, it's reckless to fight against them barehanded.
You really don't...
He's not barehanded, his fists are like fucking huge bricks.
We're like meaningless. You shouldn't do that.
Well, you know...
And even if you did do that, it wouldn't stop the killing game.
Huh?
What?
Why not?
Actually, why would you even want to stop the killing game? It's just starting to get fun. It'd be a waste to stop it now. You guys are all whack jobs. Is something wrong with your heads?
Shut up!
Something's wrong with your head!
Oh, don't tell me you guys aren't confident enough to win the game.
You're so
Geez, if you're really that much of a weenie, then you might actually lose, you know. But in my case, I'm full of confidence. I'll win this game no matter what.
Huh?
Win the game?
What is it?
Are you planning on becoming the next Blackened then? Me? The next Blackened? Yeah, sure. If that would help me win, then I'd do it.
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Of course I am. Games are only fun when you play them seriously, right?
How exciting!
So come on, guys, let's enjoy this more. It's not often you get to play a killing game, you know. So, who's gonna be the next victim? The game can't continue until there's another victim, so someone start killing already. If you don't, then I'll kill someone instead, just like I promised. Got it?
That's enough!
Why you? That's enough! Kaito shot at Kokichi like a bullet and... Bam.
Kokichi, what the hell's gotten into you? You were messed up to begin with, but this is a whole nother level of weird.
I really can't do Kaito's voice, so I make it like kind of boomy,
If
I
you
guess.
keep acting like this, I'm gonna knock your senses back into you.
You already hit him.
Kaito, please stop.
Hit him
There
again.
is never a good reason to commit violence.
Yeah, there is. There's
Even
plenty of
minor
times.
aggressions can lead to
When somebody
atrocities
eats
such
your
as
last
murder.
fucking pastry, yeah. That's a good excuse for violence. When somebody drinks the last of your tea, it's a little bit of an excuse for violence. Who the fuck was that? Oh, I don't have OBS up, twat. Madara? Welcome, buddy, how you doing? I'm very sorry I didn't see that. I'm so sorry I had OBS up. I'll check it later, dude. Whatever you did, thank you very much. Kibo got through to him. Kaito dropped his clenched fist. Fine, I'll stop for now. But Kokichi, I hope that whole stupid speech of yours was a lie.
Maybe.
Also, be glad you weren't here for the last trial because it was dog piss. The whole thing sucked. Maybe Gonta have to do it. If friends are gonna fight like this, then Gonta go fight Monokuma.
Can't!
Like I said, you can. Please don't do anything reckless.
Ah,
Yeah, that's right. There's no need to be so reckless.
Huh?
Mew?
The only thing you should be reckless with is that tree hunk dick of yours. Is what you would usually say, but what's with the uncharacteristic concern?
you know.
I'm serious. There's no reason for Gonta to do something so reckless.
Booyah!
Because I'm Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, will save you all.
What's wrong?
Huh? Save us?
Sure.
Got it? Just wait a little longer. I'll bring you to a world where the killing game doesn't exist.
Huh?
A world where the killing game doesn't exist? You'll just have to wait and see.
I'll keep my plan a secret. I love being a tease.
Gross.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Just a little token of gratitude, I'll be back soon. Thank you very much, buddy. Whatever you did, I'm very sorry I didn't see it, but seriously, thank you. After eating breakfast in that awkward atmosphere, we went back to our rooms. Like, no matter what people do, even if people just hang out with me, it's really fun to have the company, and I seriously appreciate it, and that's all I'll ever ask for, honestly. I promised to meet up with Himiko. I'll head to the dojo. Alright, we have our next destination then. Oh, they're already here. I see.
Ah, Shuichi, you're here.
Shuichi, we do this together! Huh? You're here too, Gonta?
Gonta.
Gonta wanna help Himiko. Help?
Hey!
Himiko decided to work hard and live for Anji and Tenko's sake, right? Gonta very moved by Himiko's feelings.
Cause Gonta
So
gentleman.
Gonta wanna help Himiko stay positive. Gonta wanna be useful, even just a little.
No.
I don't need any help.
Huh? No?
No, well, maybe you can help me just a little.
All right.
Really? Gonta can help with something? Yeah, help you not get killed, maybe.
Gonta wanna help.
Tell Gonta,
everyone.
Gonta do anything for Himiko.
Let's see.
Why are you looking at
What
me?
happened?
What's wrong? You being modest?
Please.
You know gotta be modest. We friends.
I know that. You tell him, Shuichi.
I knew you were gonna make me do this.
Allow Gonta.
Shuichi, how can Gonta help? Perhaps we should work out together? Together? That all? Really, Himiko?
Right.
Yeah, really. The exercises I'm about to do aren't regular exercises. They're for mage training. So that means I need mana to move my body.
That not good.
Nah? What's that? Gonta not smart boy, so Gonta not understand.
Basically it's energy. I need a lot of energy to use magic.
Okay.
And the best way to get that energy is by having someone with overflowing vitality nearby.
Sorry.
Oh, Gonta's perfect for that. Sorry, Gonta still not understand. Motivation, essentially. Gonta, you have a lot of vitality, so I want your help giving some of that to Himiko. And that help, Himiko?
Yeah, it'll help a lot.
All right.
Okay, then Gonta train with Himiko too. Shuichi, let's work hard for Himiko. Yeah.
We haven't even started and I'm already tired.
Wait, let's see what this does. After changing into our Keikoji, we both began training under Himiko. I think that's how I pronounce that. I'm sorry if it isn't. I'm not super up to date with Japanese culture or anything like that, so I'm sorry if that's incorrect.
Follow along after me. Don't forget to smile for the audience.
Yes!
I try to do Himiko's voice the best I can, and I don't think I've quite nailed it, but
Okay.
I give it my best.
1, 2, 3.
I think I have Gonta's down pretty well, and I think I have Shuichi's kind of on point a little bit.
1, 2, 3.
Because Shuichi's voice used to be really hard for me to do, because I couldn't quite figure out how I wanted to do it, because it sounded a little bit different than I expected. We practiced waving our wands and straddling broomsticks 100 times. It's honestly difficult to comment on. Why would she need to straddle a broomstick if she's a mage and not a witch? Oh, I guess she is a witch, to be fair enough.
You're slacking on your poses.
Look at her fucking hat. Tell me that's not a witch hat.
It's important to smile too. Smile like Gonta. Smile like gentlemen.
Sure.
One more time from the top.
Maybe I should make Gonta's voice like a bit more high-pitched and forceful? But like, I don't know, it's kinda hard to place it, honestly. Himiko is more lively than I've ever seen her. All the anger and sadness, she's trying to deal with all that in her own way. Hey Tenko, can you see Himiko from wherever you are? You've reached her, Tenko. Yeah, it's about time. After the lesbian dies, then she starts not being a fucking dozy bitch. Of course. Still sweating from all the training, I returned to my room. And took a shower, hopefully. That's what you should do when you get sweaty. Don't put on clothes, otherwise you'll smell really terrible. Because clothes constrict the heat, and the sweat doesn't have chance to, like, evaporate, you know what I mean? The reason Gonta said he wanted to fight Monokuma was to save his friends. I think Miu's the same. What about me? My friends die, and all I can do is solve their murder after it's over.
No.
There has to be something more I can do. More free time! That's what we get to do! Awesome. Alright, let's save it again. Again, I feel like I'm excessively saving, but it's just to be careful, so I don't want to fuck it. Who are we gonna hang out with? I think I was gonna hang out with, Maki. And Maki likes the nail brush. I know she likes the nail brush. And even though I gave it to her before, I don't think they remember what gift you gave them, as long as it's, like, within their field of what they like. So, I don't have another... Fuck. Okay, let's find out what else Maki likes, and then we're gonna go hang out with Maki for free time. So, hope you guys like Maki, because I want to learn a bit more about her. And, if you don't like Maki, you can play the game for herself and hang out with whoever the fuck you want, yeah? Alright. Maki... Gifts. Spoiler 3 free walkthrough, thank you. I just want to know what the gifts are. Gift guide, I see. Alright. Maki Harukawa. Maki's loved gifts, 2, 28, 30, 37, 49. Alright, let's go 37, because I think I went 30 at some point. Okay, so... Oh, I'm way too far up. 37. That's close to here. I don't have 37? Fuck off! Really? The one I don't have? God damn it. 49. Let's try 49, whatever that may be. Should be somewhere around here. Did it say 49 or 39? 49. Okay, fair enough. My memory is really, really shite. I don't have that either. Fuck off. Okay. 73, 81, 91. 73, 81, and 91. 73. Okay, she would like a punching bag. Alright, let's do that then. Sorry that took a minute. Apologies for that. Right, let's see what I can do with Maki. Also, we gotta figure out where Maki is, so let me refer to the map really fast, because that'll save us a shit ton of time. And instead of me just running around wondering where the fuck Maki is, I'll be able to find her a lot faster, so I can save you guys the effort of dealing with me running around so much. Gonta's in his lab. Maki's in her lab. Okay. Ultimate Assassin lab. I know where that is. Alright, let's go. I wonder what we're gonna learn about Maki this time. Who the fuck? Rosie, thank you for the host, love. How are you doing? Also be glad you weren't here for the last trial, because I got really pissed off in the middle of it. So if you're gonna watch the video back, if you have the spare time and you feel like watching it, warning, when I get to the trial of Chapter 3, I get really pissed off in the middle of it, for a very valid reason, because that trial made very little sense. Basically a whole lot of ass-backward information, a whole lot of logic that doesn't make sense, because basically what the game does, it puts you into situations where you have to get a correct answer just by fumbling through and just finally picking the correct option by process of elimination, if that makes any sense. And then they elaborate on why that was the correct answer, with more information that you didn't know beforehand, instead of giving you all the information to draw the conclusions you need to pick the right answer. I don't know if that makes any sense. Also, I don't know how old you are, so I don't have a feel for, like, what capabilities you would have in terms of, like, mental processing and stuff like that, but it was really stupid, believe me, it was fucking dumb. It was so dumb. Literally, they're saying that a katana blade couldn't fit through this cage, but a sickle blade could, and the sickle blade was thicker than the katana blade. Oh, you're 24? I'm 24 as well. What a coinky dink. That's a bit weird. I know I act like I'm 12, but I assure you, I'm fucking 24.
By the way,
I'm as perverted as a fucking 10-year-old. I have the mindset and the humor of a 12-year-old. Sometimes, but, like, that's, honestly, it's an amalgamation of childishness and maturity, I think.
I wonder what Mia was talking about. She talked about a world without the killing game, but it seemed like she wasn't talking about going to the outside world.
Maybe she was gonna fuck around with the computer and build an alternate reality for them to stay in, so they didn't have to deal with reality or something?
Well, it's coming from her, so I'm pretty sure it's just nonsense.
Yeah, you know what, that's a fair assessment, honestly. Mew isn't the most, able to, make sense of. Spend some time with Maki. That's right, we're all children, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be a 40-year-old with the same mindset that I have now with more life experience, so I don't plan to change anytime soon. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Maki a present? Yes. Would you like to not fuck it up this time? Also yes. Let's not give her apple fritters, because I don't think she's gonna like that. I know she likes the punching bag, so let's give her that.
You must not worry a lot if you're giving presents in a situation like this. Well, it's not like I mind. I'll take it.
Hey!
Hey, Maki, I noticed all those weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Uh-oh, did I upset her again? Yeah, you probably shouldn't talk about her talent. She doesn't like it very much.
Sorry.
Sorry, did I ask something wrong?
so what?
Not really. I just think it's strange that you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Yeah, that wouldn't bother Maki, but, like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't like talking about her talent, but she's so level-headed that she wouldn't mind not talking about it. Depending on the situations, my weapons change, but I know how to use them all. Ah, is that right? I imagine stealthy weapons when I think of assassinations. I think anybody does. Same expect. I'm super shy. I'm a bit shy, and I like shy girls, so it's a bit weird. It's kind of an odd combination, I guess.
We use those too, but I mostly have knives, also poison, sniper rifles, jujitsu, bombs.
Huh?
Bombs? For an assassination? Well, there's different types of bombs, Shuichi.
Okay.
A warning kill has to be flashy. I've turned a 5-story building into a 4-story one before. You can control an explosion to destroy just one floor? Of course. Controlled detonation. How frightening, no wonder she's the ultimate assassin.
So what?
It's rare to be that flashy, though. Normally disposing one target is enough.
Hey!
So what kind of people have you assassinated?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Well, I only know about assassinations from movies and stuff, so...
I see.
This will probably disappoint you, but I don't kill only bad people. Yeah, you're an assassin. You have to kill anyone who... Yeah, you're targeted to kill, right? I kill anyone on my orders list. It doesn't matter who the person is. I suppose that's just the way it is.
I see.
But I've also had to dispose of people who I knew well.
Huh?
Huh? Like who?
Okay.
Friends from school.
Huh?
Friends? Why would you have to do that?
Well,
A daughter of a Yakuza leader, she was the child of a mistress with no ties to the gang. Her father loved her very much, which was why she was seen as dangerous. The Yakuza's elites decided to have her removed in case rival groups used her.
Wait!
What? But she didn't do anything wrong! But she was still ordered to kill her. Yeah, what I did is orders. I suppose you had to. I suppose you had to.
that's true.
Yeah, that's when I realized this world would be my life now. I heard them calling it an act of God. I don't believe in that. I also don't intend to blame it on anyone else.
Well,
You may think it's unreasonable to kill someone on the account of other people, but everyone does what they can to live. You, me, and everyone I've murdered. I kill, but I can also be killed. That's all. I agree with Maki. I like Maki a lot more now. Honestly, I really do. The cold and indifferent Maki have been overwhelmed by words. Honestly, if I could describe Maki, she's a lot like me. Like, very level-headed, very realistic. Not giving a fuck either way. Like, on a pancake coin scenario. Like, it's just like, no allegiance to either side, you just do what you have to, and things are what they are. I had never seen that happen before. I couldn't think of anything to say. Obtained friendship fragment. Maki's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Murderer? No, well, not yet. Let's just say that, not yet. Staggering from the weight of Maki's story, I return to my room. She is most like me, though. If I had to pick a character in this, she's the most like me. Or I'm the most like her. I don't know how to word it. How you doing, Rosie, by the way? I think I forgot to ask. I'm sorry about that. I always try to ask people, so... Sorry if I, came off a bit dickish just jumping to, like, thank you for the host and all that. And then going off on a tangent about fucking stupid bullshit that's not even hardly relevant. Yeah, yet. Keyword yet. I'm being realistic. Like I said, I'm very realistic. I haven't murdered anybody yet, nor have I thought about murdering anybody. My dad's a piece of shit, though. He's a fucking asshole. I fucking hate him so much. Treats me like shit. Honestly, he's a prick.
World without the killing game. Who asked for that? We're having so much fun with this interesting game.
Should I hang out with Kokichi? Let's not hang out with Kokichi. I do want to hang out with Kokichi more. Definitely, but I don't know if I want to do it now. What other prospects do we have? Let's take a look at our... Actually, Rosie, have you played this yourself? Just curious. Have you played this for yourself? Or do you know, like, who dies and what happens? In any capacity. Because, like, if you're planning on playing this yourself, I don't want to, like, accidentally spoil you on stuff. Unless you're not worried about it. If you're not worried about it, or you're not interested in the game, I don't feel bad about it, so... Just let me know, so I don't accidentally spoil you on something. Because I'd hate to ruin somebody's experience of this. Although, I guess you could make the argument that people wouldn't be watching it if they wanted to play it for themselves. Only seen the playthrough of Tim's. Oh, I see. The first Danganronpa. Alright. Trigger Happy Havoc is basically the first game. Okay. So, I don't want to accidentally spoil for you who's died so far, but I think you witnessed, like, a few of the characters die, so maybe you witnessed a few of them die, but you don't know exactly who was killed in what way. So, I don't want to, like, spoil that, if I can avoid it. And that goes for anybody else, not just you as well. So, like... I'm not worried about it. I would forget because I'm forgetful. I'm super forgetful too. That's really weird. My memory is really awful. I'll forget shit like 5 seconds later sometimes. It's seriously ridiculous. The way my memory works, I remember stupid minute details that don't matter or don't make a difference, but I'll never remember super important shit that has a lot of bearing on something. So like, I don't know what it is about that, but like, that's the way my memory works. I don't know how to explain it. Who else can we hang out with? We can hang out with Maki again. Actually, I don't know if people would be pissed off if I did 2 Maki hangouts in a row. I think I'm gonna do that. Just in case something happens to her, I might be able to build her relationship to level 5 before that happens. So I'm going to save before I go hang out with Maki again. Also, I gotta figure out what gifts she's gonna like. My evil twin? Why am I the evil one? That's kind of fucked up. Just automatically assume me as the evil one. That's a bit rude, but... Not that I'm denying it. Like, okay, like, I'm a really nice guy, but I'm a huge fucking cunt. I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm really nice until you give me reason to be super fucking pissed off. Like, you have to really get on my bad side. Like, you have to purposely try and get me fucking angry. Alright, 81, 91, 95, 110. It's a bunch of weird numbers, but alright. What is that, 84? Right, that's 82. She likes jelly balls? She likes 81. Right, so we have some jelly balls. Let's go hang out with Maki again. I hope that's, like, fine for everybody. Like, I feel kind of dickish doing 2 Maki hangouts in a row, but at the same time, I kind of want to do 2 Maki hangouts just to uncover a little bit more about her. Oh, thanks for the fucking bits, Rosie. I don't know why my bit alert is fucked up. I might have to reset it, but it's supposed to actually, like, play a GIF and have a different sound effect. That I really like to hear. I know that sounds douchey, like, liking my own sound effects, but, like, there's a sound effect that I set up, and I think it's really funny. And, I'm kind of sad when it doesn't play. But yeah, thank you for the bits. People don't really do that very much, so I always appreciate whatever people donate. I appreciate it a ton. What's up, Maki?
Well,
Does Kokichi really plan on becoming the Blackened? Maybe you should be more careful about letting him into your research lab. There are lots of poisons in there, so...
Yeah, but I feel like that's too obvious of a murder weapon, because we all know the poison's there, right? So we'd know what they used right away, right? So that would give a lot, and that would narrow down who the culprit was based on time frame way too easy, I think. What should I do? Should I hang out with Maki for a while?
that's true.
Yeah. Should we go to your research lab to see if anyone took anything? Also, we can stand watching in case anyone tries. Alright, let's hang out with Maki. I spent some time with Maki in my lab. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Maki a present? Yes, fucking please. It's not like I'm gonna eat jelly balls, am I? Oh, there they are. Good thing they actually look like candy, so I know what the fuck it is, because I'll mess it up. Guaranteed.
You must not worry a lot if you're giving presents in a situation like this. Well, it's not like I mind. I'll take it. I didn't know that assassinations were scouted.
That's right.
Of course they are. It's better if you didn't know. Also, there's no need for you to know.
But
Gathering children from orphanages? I couldn't believe it. Do you want me to surprise you even more then?
Yeah, Maki is an orphan child, which kind of fits her assassin trait, I think.
Huh?
Well,
The orphanage I was raised at was run for that reason. What do you mean?
okay.
To raise potential candidates as assassins.
What?
You don't know?
The cult donates to the orphanage as charity. That's believable, right? The amount of work I put in is the amount of charity given. That's how the exchange goes. I see. How much is Maki carrying on her shoulders? Such small shoulders.
If I remember correctly,
Why are you gazing out her shoulders like that? That's a bit weird.
You said you were taken in by a man. Did he raise you?
What?
Are you asking if he raised me as an assassin?
no.
No, that's not what I meant. You don't need to be so serious. That man scouted me and put me in a training facility.
That's...
I remember you saying that training was quite harsh.
That's true.
No matter how talented you are, a child is still a child. The basic training forces your body to go beyond its human limitations. They physically beat us to help us withstand torture and taught us how to die when needed. How to die?
Because
The only option left when you fail a mission is to die, right? Dying sooner is the nicer way to go out. It's much better than being tortured alive.
Yeah, but if Maki's the ultimate assassin, she wouldn't have to worry about failing a fucking assassination, would, you know? Would she? Is that actually a thing? Is shoulder fetishism, like, actually a thing? I'm curious now. I'm gonna have to Google this after. So you were trained to withstand torture?
what do you mean?
Would you like to hear what kind of training we endured?
No.
No, thank you. I think I'll pass. I can't bear to think of what Maki had to go through. After they tortured us, all I could do after was just stare at the room's ceiling. They tried to break me during training, but I was still there. They tried to drag my dignity and tear it to make me feel empty. But even then, I found myself, and they wouldn't do it all over again. It wouldn't have been strange if I broke during all the torture. But even so, I tried my best. I wouldn't have accepted the job in the first place if I knew I couldn't do it. But most importantly, if I broke, then that girl would replace me. Huh? That girl.
I'm supposing we'll find out who that girl is later. Maybe her sister? No, because she's an orphan, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, pretend you didn't hear any of that just now.
But...
What? But?
Shut up.
It's fine. Just pretend.
Okay.
Alright, I understand. Alright. 2 more to go with Maki. Can we do it? Probably, hopefully, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know how many free times I have left. I don't know who dies next chapter. I don't know who the murderer is. Murderer could be Maki, or the victim could be Maki. We just don't know. Right, so that's our Maki hangout done. Twice in a row. So I'm not going to hang out with Maki again, like 3 times in a row. I'm not going to do that. Reeling from what Maki's incredible story, I return to my room. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for about, like, maybe 3 hours. So we're about halfway through stream, I think. Because I don't want to go super, super fast. I kind of want to space the game out, because, I would say we're a little bit more than halfway through the game. Maybe a little bit more than that. Or am I what?
This is an announcement.
This is an official announcement from, what's this place called again? Huh? What time is it right now? I forgot.
Hey,
Actually, have I always been alone? I forget that too. I can't remember. I feel like I used to have someone very important to me. I can't remember.
Monotaro.
I knew it. He's helpless without me. Poor Monotaro.
Okay. Weird. Or are you gonna hang out with Maki? No, I'm not gonna hang out with Maki 3 times in a row. Definitely not. Alright, time to go to training. Kaito and Maki should be in the courtyard. Or maybe they're not. Maybe one of them's missing for some reason. We just don't know. Ah, it's so fun playing these blind. It's so much fun. It really pains me, though, that this is the last Danganronpa I'm gonna get to play blind, and I wish I could forget all about the games and just play them all blind over again. Same with the Dark Souls series. I wish I could forget everything that happens in those games and just play them over again. And not know what I'm gonna be up against, just for the fresh experience. When the fuck did you get there? That's bullshit. That was never there before. Fuck up. You could... cheeky fuck. That was never there before. I swear to Christ, that was never there. Let's talk to Kibo.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, what's the matter? I recommended that you return to your room. At the nighttime announcement just played.
Okay.
Ah, yes, after I'm done, I'll head straight back.
Yeah.
Yes, please do. Another murder could occur if you're out of your room at night.
I guess.
Or day.
That's right. I don't want to think about the killing game starting up again. Kokichi said all those unsettling things earlier.
That's right.
Kaito may have silenced him at the time, but I can't imagine Kokichi being so easily swayed.
But Kokichi's never serious. That was probably all his idea of a joke, right?
He may have been joking. He may have been serious, too. It's very difficult to determine the sincerity of his statements.
Remember,
I never have any idea what he's thinking. That's what makes him dangerous.
Yeah.
Either way, we should not let our guard down. Another murder should not occur as long as we all stay vigilant.
Yeah, let's do our best.
Also, let me know if Samugi's voice, this chick, let me know if her voice is too soft, and I'll try and perk it up a bit, so it's more audible. Because, I'm not sure how close to the mic I have to be, because I don't know how well it receives. What are you doing, Samugi?
Oh, Shuichi, nothing really. That announcement played when I was going back to my room.
Jeez.
It would have been fine if they just told us at the time. But why did it have to be so melodramatic?
I don't know, but it's definitely too much.
That is not
I'm more
funny.
concerned about the moral implications. Aren't the Monokubs siblings? But then,
Please stop!
how could they have such an inappropriate relationship with each other?
No.
The Monokubs are bears, right? I don't know if human morals apply to them. Or actually, I guess they're robots, not bears.
That's
Or they're bear
robophobic.
robots. So you're also a robophobe, Samugi?
Hey now.
You were the one who brought it up, Kibo. Your persecution complex is a bit over the top.
He does have strong beliefs. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to be fucking, you know, discriminated against for your race or anything else, or your robotics.
Seems like
I've been thinking about it, and Kibo's persecution complex is a bit over the top. On the other hand, that might be the most human thing about him. It's actually kind of amazing.
Alright, so we're gonna go out and do the training with Maki and Kaito, and then I'm gonna go take a piss, so, short break after this. It is midstream, after all. Plus, like I said, I gotta go piss, so... Fair enough, right? All's fair and fair. Kaito, what's wrong? Do you have to go to the bathroom again?
Nope.
He's been like this because of what happened.
What happened?
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? No, I'm fine. My stomach just hurts is all. Why would his stomach hurt? Hey, for today's training, instead of exercise, how about the three of us just talk?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Talk? About what?
Idiot.
Stupid, nobody decides what they talk about before they start. Well, let's go find somewhere to sit. Kaito picked a random spot in the courtyard and we all sat down. Well, I guess that's good to talk, I guess. There are benches, though. They wouldn't have to sit in the grass, would they?
So
Oh, Maki's hella pretty. Look at her. Jesus. It's kind of attractive with the whole dark theme she has going. It's a little bit edgy. The red eyes and the black hair. All the red is what makes it super edgy, the red and black, but red and black are some of my favorite colors, so... if you possibly couldn't tell, by the way, I have a very big theme of red and black, so... Here come the red and black. So what are we gonna talk about?
Didn't you just say we didn't have to decide that?
come on, man, that was just a joke. Right.
Also, they're gonna voice act for me, so I'm sorry about that.
Let's talk about Maki.
Me? What about me?
You know, like general stuff about you. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. For example, what blood type do you like?
What?
What blood type do I like? Don't you mean, what's my blood type?
Who cares?
Did I say something weird? Well, whatever.
That's a very odd question.
Kaito, you're kind of bad at this.
Then you ask something. What's your question for her, huh?
Why don't you play Marry, Fuck, Kill? That's a good one.
Am I?
Especially in a situation like this.
Well, I have been meaning to ask.
That's what I would do in a situation like this if I were gonna spend free time with two other people. I'd be like, yeah, Marry, Fuck, Kill. Who'd you pick? It doesn't matter if they're already dead. I'm just curious.
When we first met, you said you were the
And the reason I would
ultimate
do that
child
is,
caregiver.
1, I would get a taste for
Why
their
was that?
personality. 2, I'd figure out who they despise. 3, it would tell me a lot more about the people they despise, and then I would go and tell the people. I wouldn't tell them directly that this person hates them, but I'd be like, who do you like? Blah, blah, blah. Like, who are you the most comfortable around? And that would help me sort a few things out, I think.
Shuichi, that's way too direct. You can't just cut to the chase like that.
But maybe people would get what I'm up to, so, like, maybe that wouldn't be a good idea? I don't know.
Sorry.
Alright then, let's play it safe and ask her about her favorite spaceship.
See, my thing is like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm usually pretty smart, and I can draw conclusions from certain things really well, typically. But my downfall is I tend to overthink things, and that sometimes fucks me over. Like in the last chapter, I overthought something, and I thought I was really correct, because I didn't expect it to be as obvious as it was, because I felt like it was too easy. So that tends to be my issue.
I grew up in an orphanage.
Says Kaito.
I don't know anything about my parents. They were gone before I can remember.
Mockley slowly began to tell us her story.
At the orphanage where I lived, the older kids had to take care of the younger ones.
Look at all these cute little kids that are probably dead because it's Danganronpa.
Because of that, I started looking after the younger ones.
Like Tim did? Did Tim do the same thing, like he overthought something and it was actually really simple? I did that on the last trial and I felt like a dipshit because my 3 suspects, one of them was correct, and I was in the ballpark, but the thing is, the person I thought it was, there were 2 very minor things that wouldn't have implicated her. Like, it made no sense for these 2 prospects to happen. Actually, one of the prospects. The other one could have potentially happened, with a little bit of alteration, right? Okay, so, I thought it was the magician bitch, and it wasn't, right? So, like, I thought a whole bunch of things, and everything made sense, and I connected everything. I went through the psychology of the characters, and why this would make sense to happen, and why this character would die here, and why this person would be the murderer, or whatever. And I turned out to be wrong, because it was more obvious than I thought, because I overthought it, because I thought it was too easy.
See?
And that's really
So that
fucking
wasn't a
annoying
lie
when that happens, because it makes me look like a dipshit. And then my friend basically says, he's played all these games before, my friend says I think like an idiot, because he already knows what's going to happen, and because I thought this thing at a specific point in time, and I thought the murderer was somebody other than who it turns out to be, he says I'm retarded for thinking that way. That's not really fair. You can't call me retarded when my logic makes absolute sense. The majority of the evidence matches, and I'm suspecting this person just because you know what happens, whether it be wrong or right. That doesn't matter whether it's wrong or right, because it's just my theory at that point in time, right? So it's like, he can't apply the knowledge that he has, having completed the game, to somebody playing it blind and call me a retard for thinking a specific way. Because how I do things is I don't think very directly. I think very indirectly, and I think outside the box, right? And I work my way inward, and I eliminate possibilities as they become apparent, and I connect different evidences and different situations and time stamps to different things. And I basically, like, weed out who could potentially be a killer and who could not be. Of course I can have my suspicions, but of course I'm not gonna know it's right until I get there, right? But, okay, like for example, I was correct all about Chapter 1. This entire game, I was all correct about Chapter 1. Exactly how it happened, exactly when it occurred. I had the right idea from the get-go. I just didn't know who was going to be murdered, but I had a very good idea, but I didn't want to say anything, so I didn't. And I know that sounds bullshitty now to say I was correct, but like I was literally correct. I just didn't want to say it because I was afraid somebody might be like, yeah, you're right, and tell me I'm right, and then spoil it for me, right? So I didn't say anything. And then how it occurred, the time it occurred, I was completely correct about. The only thing I was incorrect about is who did it. Because there was a certain mechanic that I did not know about that was applicable to that one scenario. And it was very unique in that regard, and I did not know you could do that specific thing. I'm not going to give away what it is, but I didn't know you could do that, because it's never been done before. So, I didn't know you could do that, so there was no other person that would have made sense to choose. But because I figured I couldn't do this specific thing, it made me think I had to pick somebody else other than who I thought, if that makes sense. And then all of Chapter 2, I was curious about the murderer, like midway through Chapter 2. I started piecing evidence together, and time frames, and certain information about where characters were at a certain point in time, and I figured out who the murderer was halfway through, Chapter 2. Like, I had my suspicions about it all through the, investigation, and then I had my idea of it near the beginning of the trial, and then I was certain of it in the middle of the trial, because I pieced everything together, and I was like, yes, this makes the most sense to me. This character's smart enough to pull it off, has the time frame to fucking match. She has an alibi saying, oh, I couldn't have done this, there's no way, the time signature doesn't make any sense, like, there's no way I'd be able to pull this off. But on a technicality, she was. So it's like, I probably shouldn't say she, in case you're gonna play this for yourself. But I kinda gave that away, so. But you don't know what chapter that is, unless I just said it was Chapter 2, which I think I did, so fuck me. Sorry about that.
Maybe that suits you better than
But
being
like
an
I'm saying,
assassin.
like, he basically knows what's gonna happen, because he's played the game before, and he knows everything that's gonna happen. He knows who's gonna die, he knows who's gonna murder them, and then because I think this specific point, or I think at this specific point, and I give evidence to support my theory, he says it's retarded to think that just because that's not how that character is. But when you play something like this, there's no way you can be absolute in thinking anything. A character could turn out to have a split personality, or be weird, or have some grudge or something, like, behind the scenes, some shit you don't know, right? So you can never be certain. So it doesn't hurt to think about multiple different prospects, right? For somebody that you're going to accuse or suspect, you know? Like, that's the whole point. So for him to fucking apply his knowledge to my knowledge that I have, and the way I thought, and call it retarded, doesn't make any sense to me. That's fucking stupid. Whether what I think is the truth or not, whether it actually happens or comes to fruition, that's not fair to compare your knowledge and your logic to mine. And he's like, oh, I played it blind too, and I didn't think that at that given point in time. And I'm like, okay, well then you think differently, and it's just a matter of simplicity at that. Literally, that's the basis for it. That's as simple as it gets. You thought differently than me. I probably have a much higher IQ than him, so I think about things more complicatedly and then work my way in. And it plays to his advantage that he thinks simplistically, because sometimes it's to his benefit, but maybe sometimes it isn't. It's just people think different ways. So for him to compare the way he thinks to the way I think and call me retarded for the conclusion that I myself came to, with the evidence and the information that I had to support my theory and call it retarded just because it turned out wrong, because he has the knowledge of what happens and who does it and who dies, is fucking retarded. That's literally stupid. That's dumb as fuck. Like, I don't understand that. Literally. Like, there's no way you can fucking say that that's fair to compare, right? It's like comparing apples to oranges. I mean, they're both fruit, but you get what I mean. It's just fucking bullshit. Like, you can't compare and contrast two different patterns of thinking like that and call this person retarded because they thought about this a different way. And he's like, oh, the community would have called you retarded because you thought about this stupidly, so elitists would have said, oh, you're fucking stupid, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, of course there's going to be elitism in every fandom. That's just something that's unavoidable. But I think also a percentage of people would have admired how I thought about it and tried to think outside the box, right? And been like, wow, you know what? A lot of people wouldn't have even remotely suspected this person, so the fact that you did kind of makes me curious. And I'm eager to see how you reached the conclusion that you did. And if you have evidence to support that theory, I'd like to hear it. Now, if I just thought it was this person with literally no evidence at all, and I just blatantly fucking spat out, oh, I think it's this person on a whim, and it turned out to be correct or wrong, that's a bit fucking stupid, and I don't like doing that, because there's no thinking that goes into that, right? There's no process, there's no deliberation, there's no exploring of ideas or idealisms, or any relevance to other characters, or time signatures, or time frames, or alibis, or anything like that, and you're just blurting out a blind guess. So it's like, that's just fucking stupid. Like, why would I want to blindly guess? I mean, there's no harm in who do you think's gonna die this chapter? There's no harm, because that's just a random-ass guess, right? You can guess randomly and have fun with that aspect, I get that. But It's stupid to be like, who do you think the murderer's gonna be? Who do you think the victim's gonna be? Blah, blah, blah. Just, you know, to fucking blurt it out, because it's a waste of time. It's an empty fucking... It's an empty thought. It's an empty exercise. There's literally no fucking effort that goes into that. You understand what I mean? There's no process for that. There's nothing to gain. There's no knowledge to learn. There's nothing to explore. There's no possibilities to cut out or anything like that. It's really fucking stupid, right? Yeah, I do that too. Like, I'll look at a character and be like, oh, I think this person could be a murderer potentially based on personality. Or, mannerisms, or the way they speak, or the way they act towards certain characters at a certain point in time. I do that too. But in the end, you can never truly know, right? So, now that I know a bit more about Maki, and, like, I know she's an assassin, of course people would think she's gonna murder somebody. But that seems too obvious. And she already said, I'm not gonna kill anybody unless somebody tries to kill me first. You can bet on that. So it's like, now I don't think she's the type to actually kill somebody. But that's just an impression that I have, and that's all it can be, because I don't know. So I could go back on that and be like, okay, but maybe that's a cover for her actually wanting to kill somebody, and planning to do so, over a certain period of time, or to target this specific person. You just don't know. You can never be absolute, no matter how a character is, because you don't know, right? So you can't be absolute in any pattern of thinking, and this is the way I think, and I think I'm totally justified to think that way, because it makes the most sense logically. Now, of course it could be more simplistic than that, right? And it literally could just, at bare bones minimum, be as obvious as it can be, and you'd just overthink it like I mentioned, and it'd be really fucking simple, right? But, like, I'm explaining my thinking process, this is how I do things, and I don't think it's very fair to call me retarded going through all this fucking mental, like, gymnastics, and assuming fucking things about this and that, or whatever else, whatever variables they may be, you know, characters, time frames, locations, things used in the murder, stuff like that. Like, I don't think it's very fair to compare and contrast, like, different thinking patterns and say, oh, I got this right on a whim because I guessed, because I know this game better than you. It's like, that's fucking stupid. One, I never said I knew the game better. You clearly know it better, because you know what happens. You know the community better. You've been absorbed in the game much longer than I have, so you have a better idea of it. But what I'm saying is you can't be absolute in anything. So what I thought is I was under the impression that maybe the magician girl was too quiet for too long, and something made her snap, or whatever, and she wanted to use somebody to her advantage, I'm not gonna say who, to commit a murder and take advantage of that because they knew that character really well, and they knew how they'd respond to something. Don't you think that's really fair? Plus, I had evidence to support my theory. It's not like I just blindly guessed it was this, and then had nothing to support it. I mean, I thought it was her in the very beginning of the fucking chapter. Well, not in the very beginning, but when the investigation started, I had my suspicions about her, but I had nothing to support it yet. So I had a group of 3 suspects that I had. And I was like, okay, I can't rule anybody out, but these are my top 3 suspects, and you can go back and rewind the video if you wish. And literally all the evidence I had, literally, like, Rosie, there was more evidence to point to her as the murderer rather than the murderer in that chapter. So I think it's understandable that I came to the conclusion that this could possibly be a thing, and it's very, very likely that it is. Not that I know if it is or not, and it could potentially not be, hypothetically, but there's a very good chance that it is, and I think I'm totally justified in thinking this way based on what I know and the information I currently have and the conclusions that I've drawn, right? That's fair, right? Well, he most likely went through the same thing, but did it differently, in a way, but I don't think a person can say a person is retarded for the way they think and how they put things together. Yeah, exactly, like, he just happens to get shit right, by blind guesswork. And then shit unfolds. Maybe it's because he understands how the story structure goes better than I do, and he knows what punches they're gonna pull and when they're gonna kill characters off, and that helps him, but I don't have as much experience with the game. So to compare your knowledge of something that I'm not as knowledgeable of and then call me retarded for it? That's fucking stupid, whether you know the answer or not, especially if you do know the answer. You can't call me retarded for the way I think when I don't know as much as you. Anyway, rant over, but, like, that's literally how fucking stupid that shit is. But that's just a little bit of insight to the way I think and how my thinking patterns work, and now I really have to go piss, so I'm not going to wait until after this segment, but I'll be back in a minute. So enjoy yourself for about 2 minutes, and I'll be back. Anyway, I'm really sorry for the huge fucking rant. I knew that was like 10 or 15 minutes. I'm sorry about that, but it just pissed me off. Obviously, you can see why. It's a bit dumb if you think about it.
It's not a matter of whether it suits me or not. I never had the right to choose from the start.
Huh?
The right to choose? When I was around 10 years old, these strangers started visiting the orphanage. At first, they seemed like normal, kind men. With smiles on their faces, they watched the kids play, but the men never approached them. Thinking back on it, I'm sure they were scoping out their talents.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They were scouting for assassins, and that's why you were picked?
Okay.
I didn't want to go, but I heard they would donate a huge sum of money if I did. I remember thinking that I had to go. But that was the beginning of hell.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be rough, isn't it?
Ever since that day, I trained to become an assassin.
God, she's really wicked.
I think I had some natural talent to begin with, but I worked incredibly hard as well. If I couldn't keep up as an assassin, the orphanage would no longer receive funding.
Honestly, Maki is definitely my type of girl, honestly.
I wouldn't have a purpose in life anymore.
Very, very level-headed, very deliberate with her words, very stoic.
Training
really
was
like that.
difficult. I vomited every day and cried every night. But after vomiting and crying over and over again, my heart gradually became empty. Eventually, I got used
And that's
to
why
it.
she's super cold.
It was the same after my first job. For a while, I couldn't eat or sleep, but after doing this for such a long time, I felt numb. There were times I wondered why I had to kill these strangers. But I eventually stopped thinking about that.
Yeah, as you would. You'd just get accustomed to it, I think.
I adapted to the lifestyle of killing people, of stealing their lives.
I mean, I guess for, like, a particular kind of person, it would be very invigorating having that as, you know, your kind of work, and you're the best at it. But, like, maybe for somebody who doesn't have that personality, that would be, like, a curse or something.
And of being...
Like, maybe Maki's actually, like, a really kind-hearted person, and she's just straddled with having to be the ultimate assassin, and she really doesn't want to be, which is what I think her character is.
Even to this day, I think the same thing after I finish a mission.
What is it?
What would I have been like if I stayed at the orphanage? I still think about that.
Yeah, like, what kind of a different person would you be? Like, Maki sighed deeply after bearing her soul. That's all. It wasn't an interesting story to listen to, was it?
Okay.
Interesting? No, Maki, that was the burden you've been carrying all this... Geez, you're carrying too many burdens for someone so small.
You know...
Well, I could say the same to Shuichi. Really?
Listen up.
Don't try to shoulder everything on your own. You gotta trust other people. Once you're able to share your burdens with your friends, then you'll be stronger. Well, if Makiro was able to talk this much, it means she's gotten a bit stronger already.
That's true.
Yeah, I would agree.
Might be thanks to the training.
Got it.
Well, obviously. My training is based on a systematic method. That's kind of vague. We spent a long while talking about whatever came to our minds. Most of it was meaningless conversation, but it might have been the first time I was able to actually have fun and forget this place. Yeah, I think this supports my, Kaito either being a murderer or dying next, because, having this character building friendship exercise, blah blah blah, and then cutting him right away would make so much sense for impact, I guess. To protect my friends, I need to reveal the truth of this academy. I need to face the truth and reveal it to the world. Alright, fair enough. I have to keep my friends alive. Yeah, good luck with that. It hasn't worked very good so far, has it? It never does. What the fuck is Kokichi doing here? Why am I here as well?
Hi, hello!
His white half's whiter than freshly made rice. His black half's blacker than the darkest night.
Did you call for me?
It's Monokuma! You actually came. So I guess I'm allowed to do this, huh? Is it really okay for me to talk to you in private like this?
Yeah.
Technically, it's not a rule violation. Besides, I can't pass up an opportunity to make the killing game more exciting.
Right?
Right? I was thinking the same thing. This fun and vicious killing game is the only thing on my mind.
And another thing.
With that said, you're not even going to try and use that motive?
You really don't.
You don't get it. A crazy motive like this should be used in a more dramatic way, no? That's what I've been thinking, so I tried coming up with ways to use it. And I finally came up with an idea, so this is my proposal. A certain someone is planning something interesting, so if we use the motive there, then I think that would be really spice up the game, so are you in? You really are an evil bastard.
Yeah.
Of course, I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Let's have more
I
fun.
will drag this world into the pits of terror using my villainous power to commit evil.
Holy shit. Kokichi's character, honestly, I thought he was just mischievous, but I thought he was gonna get killed off, like, way sooner than he has. So, like, I don't know, I really like his character now. It's very fitting for a game like this, I gotta say.
You can trust a dishonest man to be dishonest. It's the honest ones you want to watch out for. Because you can never predict when they're going to do something incredibly stupid. It's honestly easier to go through life without telling a single lie. Which means honest people are just lazy jerks who'd rather coast through life. By the way, the recent trend of encouraging honesty is actually a lie. You see, it's better for liars if there are more honest people in the world to deceive. They've been lying about that trend so there can be more stupid honest people. But that might be a lie too.
Those are so good, man. Those are written so fucking well. Oh my god. They're so fucking funny. They really are. They do such a magnificent wonder in writing those. Those are fucking hilarious. Probably my favorite parts of the game, I gotta say. Nobody here.
This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It is now 8 AM. Where did he run off to? Probably with some other woman, I bet. But that's fine, as long as he's happy, I'm fine with that.
Don't worry.
Maybe not today, but someday I'm gonna be happy too.
Monotaro.
Darling, what's the matter?
Mana funny.
I finally remember. I need you, Monophony. Too convenient, huh? I know I'll only hurt you more by saying stuff like that. I'm sorry for everything. Goodbye. Wait, you silly man.
Yeah?
Huh?
Monotaro.
My goodness, your body's coming apart. You really can't do anything on your own. Alright, come here. I'll sew you back up. Thank you, Monophony. Thank you. Why are you crying? That's so not like you.
So weird. The end. What? Huh? What the hell kind of ending was that? That was way too long for an announcement.
Well,
Ah, well, I need to go to the dining hall. Who's not gonna be there? Okay, so I'm missing all of these types of Monokumas, whatever the fuck these Monokumas are. But then again, there's one with bat wings there. But why would it be there and not here? That's a little bit interesting. Also, I'm missing a construction worker Monokuma. So I guess I'm missing, like, fucking, what, 5 of these things? Like, fucking 10 of these things? I don't fucking know. I really want to look for more of those, but I have no clue where they are, and I haven't seen any. Maybe that's something I may do off-screen, or maybe I'll start a new file or something, and just go through the game again, you know, because fuck it, and I'll look for Monokumas more. I kind of just pick them out when I see them, or I examine places that I think they could be. But yeah, maybe I'll do another playthrough and then look for more Monokumas. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Alright, so, yeah. Dining hall it is, I think, is where we're off to. I'm sorry that, like, 20-minute rant took off, like, a good portion of this. But like I said, I do kind of want to draw out the game as much as I can. Who can we talk to? Let's talk to Kaito, and we'll talk to the other yellow dot in the map as well before we go to the dining hall. And whoever's inside as well. Good morning, Kaito. Oh, hey, bro! Perfect timing. Can I get your opinion on something? Huh? For what?
I mean,
Well, it's about our training. Like I said before, my training is based on a systematic method. But I feel like something's missing. You do? We've only done sit-ups and push-ups so far.
that's right.
Even if I don't need it myself, in order for you two to grow, I feel like we should add something like martial arts or some kind of mental training. Now that you mention it, I do have a practice sword. Oh, good idea! Practicing with those will be a great training exercise. Alright, let's not wait till night. We're gonna do this special training as soon as possible. Would you like to go with Kaito? Yes. Alright, got it. It's decided. I'll bring Maki roll, so let's meet at the usual place. But first, breakfast. I'll see you there. Alright. I guess we know what we're doing after breakfast, then. It's kind of weird that those conversations that are just random off if you decide to talk to the characters or not end up in creating events that you go to in the future. I find that a little bit interesting. Also, why is Gonta over here?
Hey!
Hey, come out! Where are you hiding? Come talk to Gonta.
Gonta!
Gonta, what's wrong? Are you looking for someone?
Oh,
Oh, good morning, Shuichi. Gonta not looking for person, Gonta looking for tiny bug. Ah, yes, I was wondering about that. Have you found any? Well, Gonta no can find him. Gonta see him lots of times, so Gonta pretty sure it not mistake. I see. But Gonta happy Shuichi love bugs so much. Huh? I don't like bugs that much. What? You hate bugs, Shuichi?
wait!
No, I love them, Gonta. I said that before, right?
You're right.
Oh yeah, you good person, so of course you like bugs.
Allow Gonta.
Alright, Gonta go fight tiny bug for Shuichi, no matter what it take. Look forward to it. I'm thinking maybe Gonta isn't seeing bugs, but he has a speck on his glasses or something? Maybe? Like a smudge or like a black smear or a flake or something, and he's mistaking it for a bug and that's why he sees it so much? Or maybe it's something to do with the story, or it has something to do with the place being renovated or the grass being cut. And there's something that he can see through the ground, but it's ever so small that it's really hard to make out or something like that. Ah, I still get chills thinking about the insect meanery. Like, maybe this world is virtual or something, and he's seeing a digitized speck in the ground or something? And he's mistaking it for a bug or something? Like, I don't fucking know, dude. Like, honestly, I'm just theorizing at this point. Like, I honestly don't know. I don't think I can have a set theory of what the story's gonna be and how the game's gonna play out, so I'm just kind of trying to brainstorm shit. Alright, what were we gonna do? We were gonna go talk with whoever else we could find. Hey, Himiko, what's up? Let's talk with her. I like her a lot. Good morning, Himiko.
It's you, Shuichi. This morning was very unfortunate.
Huh? Did something happen?
What are you saying? The Monocum's drama ended. Monotaro awakened to love. It looked like a new development, but then it was over the next day.
So you were really looking forward to that, huh?
I thought maybe it was going to turn out that Monophony had a baby in her stomach.
How about that?
And it would actually be the child of one of the dead Monocubs. Those are the kind of melodramatic twists and turns I expected.
But
I'm not sure if it would be much fun watching a melodrama like that.
No, this is typical daytime soap opera stuff. Next time she'll burn the roast, then bang zoom!
What the hell is she talking
You're
about?
right.
Well, if it's already over, that's that.
That's right.
Throwing away my regrets and moving forward. That's my new way of life.
Right. I hope I do her voice decently. It's kind of hard to pin down. But maybe I'll try and give it less of the nerdy kind of sound, and maybe I'll try and be more, like, deliberate and soft with it, I guess, if I had to describe it. So maybe I'll try and go for that. So I think we can only go to the dining hall because that's where Kaito wanted us to meet up, so I'm going to save it just in case I get looped into something stupid that I can't get out of. And then, at the very worst, we can reload the save, and, no harm, no foul. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll see what people like better. I mean, you're the only one here right now, so it's not like I'm gonna get much opinion on it, but... if people say, why did you change the voice, go back to it, I'll just do that. Because, I upload these to YouTube as well, but the problem with that is that the videos are so long, I can't crop them. I don't have a way to crop them, so it's like when I upload them to YouTube, it takes a really long time to download the video and to upload it and process it. And then the video, when it hits YouTube, is usually like about 3 to 6 hours long. So it's like, fuck, I don't know if people want to sit there and listen to me rant and bitch for that long, you know? Because, like, I don't have a gauge of what people think, so it's like, it's really hard to, like, I don't know what people's opinions on me are, so I can't very well, like, consider myself a viewer in that regard, you know, in that aspect, so I can't determine whether or not people would be interested in watching a video of mine for, like, 6 hours, or, you know, like, maybe they could take breaks and come back to it or something, you know? But I just don't know, so... Edit it? Yeah, like, I can't do that, like, because you need every little detail and shit, so it's like, I don't want to edit it, but I can't find a good way to cut the videos, like, I can't find any good video editors to cut them into parts, so I just upload them how they are, and I hope people will just timestamp or something, or, like, leave a mark on the video where they left off, and they'll come back to watching it, or if they don't want to continue watching it, that's also fine, or if they don't want to watch it in the first place, that's also fine, but, where are Mew and Kokichi? I understand why Kokichi's gone, but where's Mew?
She's probably still messing with that computer on the 4th floor.
That's right.
Or she might be in her lab working on another invention. I saw many half-built machines in her lab when she performed maintenance on me. Well, messing with machines and computers is all she's good for. What could she be up to?
Huh?
Gonta, what's wrong? Gonta's still thinking since yesterday. How can Gonta be useful?
What?
But Gonta no can think of anything. So frustrating.
Come on, man.
Okay, but you don't need to make such a scary face. Besides, it's not just you. That's something we all gotta think about.
That's right.
We all should be thinking about what we can do to survive.
Use your self-destruct system to save us. That's how robots make themselves useful.
Hey!
Even though that is true, at least hesitate before you blurt out something like that. But you admit it's true, huh?
I'll keep thinking about it too. If I come up with a good idea, I'll tell you guys.
All right.
Now that it's settled, let's eat. If you don't eat well, you can't think well. That's why you only eat spare ribs and steak, because they're the best things ever made, alright? We finished eating breakfast and then returned to our rooms. Saying that, I think I'll get some fast food tomorrow. Maybe with what Madara donated me earlier, ever so kindly. We needed to get our thoughts together. We were completely unaware that an unspeakable malice was brewing. Oh boy.
I really don't like it when they say unspeakable malice like that. It makes me worried.
I have training with Kaito now. He said the usual place. I'll meet him in the courtyard. I have a sketchy feeling about this. I don't know what it is, but I have a... Oh, never mind. They're fine. Oh, there you are, bro.
Well,
I was surprised when you mentioned a special kind of training. Well, it's because, you know when you talk to a character last and then they say some really sketchy shit, you may come across them dead or something like that? Or something may happen or something, like something may trigger. It's just a little bit worrisome. You brought the thing we need for our new training, right?
what?
New training?
Shuichi.
Pass it here.
Okay.
Here, but is it usable? Is this a practice sword? Why would you have something like this? Huh? Why are you making such a disgusted face, Maki Roll? Ah, that's right, Maki. So you didn't tell Kaito yet. When I first started working, I botched a mission with a katana. Since then, I decided not to use swords.
See,
Oh, I see.
Well,
Don't make that face. I know you didn't mean any harm by it.
but you know.
No, it's my fault for making you remember something that makes you feel bad.
All right.
Alright, tell us about us now. I'll listen to all of it.
what?
Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maki's super level-headed, so even if you did something that would have caught her off guard, like something about her past, she wouldn't get personal about it.
Listen up.
It's difficult to talk to people about your failures, I get it, but didn't I tell you?
Maki roll.
Being able to share your burdens with others, that's how you get stronger. Don't hold on to your past forever, you gotta confront it to move on. And I'm gonna help you with that.
I don't understand.
What are you saying? You're ridiculous. Anyway, that failure doesn't bother me anymore.
Okay, sure.
But I don't mind talking about it. Just be warned, it's a boring story. Before she would have just told me to mind my own business, Maki's changed a lot since then.
Well,
When planning an assassination, you need to gather detailed information first. See, I would listen to her because this is very good advice if you ever wanted to kill someone, you know? Wink wink, nudge nudge, a little bit, You need to know the target, their schedule, movements, friends, and acquaintances. For this particular target, he normally worked late into the night. But when I looked further into his schedule, I found out he was into some nerdy hobbies. Nerdy hobbies? You mean like Samugi is?
that's right.
Yeah, just like her, he especially liked cosplay.
Huh?
Cosplay? Never in a million years would I imagine hearing cosplay from Maki's mouth.
I told you.
So, while I observed my target's private life, I thought of a good plan to get close to him while concealing my weapon. How?
Okay.
A prop carrying case.
Huh?
What's that? How is it different from a normal carrying case?
Well,
Samugi would know. It's a specially made carrying case for cosplay props. It can accommodate large props, so it's convenient to carry around. So I placed a katana into that carrying case and made my move.
how annoying.
But then the people around thought I was a cosplayer and something odd happened.
Huh?
What happened? On that day, they were holding a cosplay event in the same hall the target had gone to. Unfortunately, I had the same height and hairstyle as a popular character who also carried a katana.
They thought I was cosplaying that character.
That's really awkward for an assassin to be in.
So I got dragged into a hall by a group of excited people with expensive cameras. They almost saw the weapons I had in my case. If they had, they would have found out my katana was actually real.
Sounds like a close call.
Just say it was authentic. You know, for immersion, just do that. That's what I'd have done. I was wondering what this serious failure of yours was going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, it was much cuter than I was expecting.
Don't laugh. For me, it was very serious.
That's right.
I was branded as a failure because of something so stupid. If they didn't donate to the orphanage anymore, then it would have been the end.
Ah, you're right.
My bad.
Yeah, you're right. That's not funny. I'm really sorry for laughing.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Sorry for laughing, Maki. So she did what she had to do as an assassin to pay for the kids' orphanage? Is that what I'm getting out of this?
Jeez.
You don't need to apologize. I'm not mad.
Maki turned her head to the side with a pout, that expression on her face opening up to us with her stories. I never could have imagined this. My impression of her has changed yet again. There's still so much I don't know about Maki and Kaito. Hope Maki is right. We can learn more about each other after we get out. No, we will become friends. We will definitely get out of here. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You just can't know the character's backstory, so you can't determine how they're going to change and shit like that. I mean, you could theorize, like, for example, you could look at Himiko, the magician girl, right, and be like, okay, she's very quiet, and she's very meek, and, like, maybe something will happen later to completely flip-flop her personality, like, maybe something really personal, and then she'll grow from it, and act differently, but, like, you can only make those assumptions, but you don't know how they'll react, or you don't know how they'll respond, so you don't know whether they'll change positively or negatively, so it's kind of weird to think about, right? After a bout of training with the sword, I returned to my room. At the end, they will all get married. Maybe. That'd be very interesting if Maki, Shuichi, and Kaito were to all marry each other and have, like, a three-way marriage. That'd be very interesting. Not gonna happen, but it'd be weird. What to do? What can I do? The only thing I'm good at is solving mysteries, but I can't figure out this academy. I don't have many clues, but that's no excuse. Free time start. Oh, we get another free time, do we? Right, let's not hang out with Maki again. I really want to, but I won't. But I won't. I promise I won't. I'd secretly like it. Well, I think Shuichi and Maki would make a good pairing, honestly. I really do. Even Maki and Kaito kind of makes sense, but I feel like Kaito's, like, too much of an idiot, and she would, like, hate it over time. But she could, like, grow to be used to Shuichi, you know what I mean? Because they seem to get along quite well. Now, at least. She didn't get along with anybody at first, and she was just, like, a real fucking loner. But then you talk to her a bit, and she's entirely different.
What happened?
Hi, Shuichi. How can Gonta help you today? Should I hang out with Gonta for a while? Fuck off. No. I mean, Gonta's cool and everything, it's just he's not my first pick for a fucking hangout, honestly. Let's see who's down here. It is free time. She'd probably murder Kaito? No, I don't think she's the murderer type. I think he would get on her nerves ridiculously, though. I do believe that entirely. I believe he'd get on her nerves at some point, but I don't think she would kill him over it. Samugi's here. Interesting. Let me see if I have anything Samugi would like. Let's hang out with Samugi once. Again. Maybe just one more time. Let's hang out with Samugi. Where's that one thing that I had? The doll wig. She'll like that. I should save in case she doesn't. I know it's dumb, but I'm going to do it, because I don't give a fuck. If there's even a slight fucking... Even if there's a 1% chance I'm gonna fuck it up, I'm going to save it. You best believe it. Saving complete. Alright. Send her nudes, JK. Samugi? No.
Being all panicky won't do any good. I think I'll take it slow today.
Should I hang out with Samugi for a while? Yeah.
Right?
Then let's take it slow together.
Samugi is the most plain, but I feel like there's something to that. Like, I think there's something weird about her that's, like, too plain so she doesn't seem very conspicuous, but that makes her very conspicuous, you know what I mean? So I bet if there's anything going on with this game in terms of story, Samugi's definitely directly involved, or some shit like that. Spend some time chatting with Shamugi. Turned into Sean Connery all of a sudden. Shamugi and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Samugi a present? Definitely. I can't believe I went, like, mid-Sean Connery then. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. Okay, Dollwig, yeah. Let's give her that. Please?
What?
Yeah!
What? Can I have this? Really? I mean, no one else here can even appreciate this like I can.
But she has like 50,000 wigs in her lab, right?
Shuichi, what do you do when it's nighttime? Do you sleep right away?
Well, I don't really have anything to do, so I tend to go to bed right away.
I see.
I did that at first too, but now I usually stay up late. 10 o'clock just seems too early to go to sleep. So I've been making paper patterns for my next cosplay until I get sleepy.
If I remember correctly.
That reminds me, you said you like making the outfits more than wearing them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine if other people wear them. I said it before, but some people have started to promote themselves more than their characters.
That's why you cosplay with love.
Of course, there's still cosplayers who think their characters are important. But the worst ones just use the characters as stepping stones.
Stepping
I
stones?
can't believe
People
it.
can get famous doing cosplays, so from there, some people try to use that fame to become celebrities or idols.
That's...
I suppose that's true. It is a stepping stone for them. Maybe somebody else is cosplaying as Samugi, and Samugi's actually a person, but this isn't the real Samugi? And that's why they're the ultimate cosplayer? Maybe that's it. Maybe. Suppose that's true. It is a stepping stone for them.
Right?
Right? It's fine if they disrespect me, but I won't let them disrespect the characters. But when I get mad like that, they just call me an elitist and stop listening.
Samugi sighed, rubbing her temples. This must be serious. Yeah, it's gotta be for her. I mean, this is her passion, after all.
When people first start cosplaying, they just want to dress up as the characters because they like them. But before long it warps. It gets more warped the longer you do it.
Warped, but the feeling doesn't change, does it?
Well, for cosplay you have more contact with others than most hobbies. In the beginning it's just fun to wear the outfits, but when you start comparing, pushing your opinions, and starting drama, and before you know it, the feeling of wanting to dress up as the character, it's replaced by a need to put in the effort to meet other people's standards. Makeup, wig color, contacts, whatever you need to make it perfect.
But
Perfection isn't such a bad goal, though, is it? I can understand where Samugi's coming from entirely.
The problem is, they start to make fun of anyone who doesn't get it perfect. Of course, I believe you should work hard to make quality cosplay, but it's even more important to feel like you can become your favorite character. That's why I don't want to call anyone just starting out bad, or a newbie. Ah, jeez, I don't have the right words for it. I can't say it well.
no.
No, I think I understand. Samugi never wants to forget the fun of cosplaying. Those feelings must be what makes her the ultimate cosplayer.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't just boring. Got pretty heavy too, huh? Don't think that's all cosplay is, okay? Lots of things about it are just plain fun. Next time I'll talk about those things, if you want to, of course.
Right, there we go. We have our second friendship fragment with Samugi. Yeah, so I agree with her, but like, I'm into cosplay as well, though I've never done it, but I've thought about definitely doing it, and there are a few characters I think I could really pull off super well. Light Yagami from Death Note. It's not a fucking, 18th century castle, is it? I'm a complete douche. I also have very light brown hair. I'm a douche, again. I think I could pull Light Yagami off really well. There's a few other characters I think I could really pull off, like Kaneki Ken from, Tokyo Ghoul. I think I could pull him off really well, although I'm not, like, the kind of personality he has, I'm not exactly like that, but by appearance, I look a lot like him, I think. Looks like I have some free time. Nice. Bot's hitting on me, I feel violated, I hope you do, because that's partially what it's for. I like it because it throws people off because they don't expect it, number one. Number two, they realize as they're reading it that it's a compliment, and they process it after they read it. And then they're like, oh, well, I feel good about myself today, so it's kind of like a perk up, in a way. Like, it makes people, like, have a better attitude throughout their day. And I was trying to figure out if I could put, like, a weird, like, like, sexy undertone, or, like, a weird kind of, like, pervy spin on it to make it, like, the way I flirt with girls, this is gonna be very weird. I'm very direct, but I'm direct humorously. Like, I'm not serious until, like, they think I'm serious, and then I'll turn it serious, right? But that's only if I'm interested in them, right? So it's like, I'm very aloof, and I'm very, like, fun, and I'm very, like, playful, and I'm just subtle enough for them to get the idea, and then to be curious about it, and then I'll turn it around on them, and that makes them even more curious, and then I'll elaborate on it by saying, like, something else, and it's really fun. Like, not that I'm manipulative, but, like, I can use that to my advantage, and, like, I don't know if that sounds douchey or not. I hope it doesn't, but
I bumped into Kaito and he ended up giving me a lecture. He told me to think of a way to escape, but the only idea I can think of is becoming the Black and myself. That'd entertain everyone.
Let's not hang out with Kokichi, although I like his attitude. His mischievous, kind of, like, nobody can tell what he's really thinking is really good for a Danganronpa character, I think. Because then you can't get a peg on them, like, exactly how they are, or how they need to be, and it leaves a lot of mystery, I think. Let's check Kaede's lab if we can, because, I want to see if there's a Monokuma. So basically, like, showing a little mystery and confusing them, fun. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's just playful enough to make them curious. And for them to, like, be like, this isn't super direct, so I'm a little curious how this could potentially go, but I don't know if I want to go for it yet. And then it's like, I have a very good sense of humor as well, and, like, sometimes it's perverted, or sometimes it's very, how would I describe it? Like, sometimes it's perverted and it's just very simplistic in that manner, but, like, sometimes in that regard it's also very, like, in-depth and serious, and I know when to say funny shit. And I know, like, what to compare things to. Make them think, like, I must have him. It's like, I don't know, I would say I'm very individual in that regard. Like, the way I think, and the way I joke around, and the way I'm super aloof, and the way I'm serious, but not serious, but then I turn serious, and, like, it keeps people guessing, and I think that's part of the fun. Like, it's kind of a mystery to explore, so it's like people want to figure it out, you know what I mean? So I don't think anybody's in any of these floors, so I don't know who I want to hang out with, but honestly, I don't know if people would get pissed if I hung out with Maki, like, 3 times in one session, but I kind of want to hang out with Maki again, just because I don't know if she's going to die, or be the murderer on the next chapter. Or on this chapter, rather. So I feel like I kind of want to hang out with Maki, just so I can get her done, in case some bullshit happens. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope people don't get mad at me for wanting to hang out with Maki again. I mean, it is my playthrough, I'll do what the fuck I want, but, like, I hope people, like, aren't frustrated that I hang out with the same character too much. So let's go over our gifts and see if we have anything Maki will like, and then I'm gonna take a look at the map and see if we can find out where she went. She likes 110. What is 110? Oh, she likes the shaved ice machine. Well, fucking la-di-da, we have that. Do it makes you happy? Yeah. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, that's all I can really do, right? I mean, if I'm devoted to a certain, if I'm devoted to a certain action in the game, I'm going to take it whether people want me to or not, but I hope people aren't gonna, like, get pissed off that I want to do something. If that makes any sense. Not like I'm gonna play the game how they want. I mean, I'm gonna play the game how I want at the end of the day, but, like, I don't know if that would, like, disinterest people, or that would, like, turn people away, or, like, if they'd be, like, irritated that I'm making progress with only one character and not, like, spacing out my knowledge of different characters. But, like I said, I don't know if she's going to die soon or not, so, like, I kind of want to get her out of the way, because I'm so far along with her, I guess. And I don't want to miss out on that opportunity, because I missed out on that opportunity with another, like, 1 or 2 characters, or maybe even 3 characters that I really wanted to get to know really well. And, they are gone, so I'm a little bit upset that I don't get to do that. But you should know that after you beat the game, you do get an option to go through and do all the, segments with all the characters, so you can, raise your, ranks with them and stuff like that, just so you can see what would have happened. But normally, the way Danganronpa games are constructed is that you don't have a lot of time, to get along with certain characters, because they die at some point, right? So it's like, certain characters you can get along with very far from the very beginning of the game, very soon off, and then there's other characters that you cannot possibly get to tier 5 with hangouts, because they die so soon, or they die before you could even possibly make that happen, because of unavailability during specific chapters, or due to story plot reasons, like the way the story revolves. Where's Maki? She's on the 5th floor, so she's in here somewhere, but I don't know where. Is she in Maki, or Anji's lab? Or is she over here in the art room? Why would she be in the art room? That's a little bit interesting. She's in here, yeah. Everything's back to normal, even the wax effigies are gone, but Anji, Tenko, and Kyo are still dead. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Jesus Christ. I should have skipped that. I'm very sorry about that. I am super fucking sorry about that. There's nothing I could have done there. So, indirect spoiler. I mean, You gotta expect it if you're gonna watch a playthrough that's, you know, far along, but, like, just in case, like, people didn't want to know, I'm very sorry if you just happened to tune in and read that. There's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, I'm really fucking sorry if that's the case. She's on the 5th floor. Oh, she's on the 5th floor. I'm a fucking retard. I can't count. What an idiot. Okay, fair enough. I have to go one more floor upward. I guess that makes sense. We did just unlock this floor. Alright, so let's hang out with Maki again and give her the shaved ice machine. Is this Samugi over here? No, it's Kaito. Hey, Kaito. Let's not hang out with Kaito because I don't find Kaito super interesting, but like I said, he's really bro material and he's pretty fucking cool. But I don't know if that is enough for me to want to hang out with him. Wait, Kaito, or oh, I guess Maki is in Anji's, or not Anji's, Samugi's lab? God, I'm fucking up the names so terribly. I'm sorry about that. I guess Maki would be here because she was just talking about cosplay, wasn't she? Wait, Maki's not here? What the fuck? It just said Maki was here, did it not? Am I fucking stupid? Oh my god. She's near Kaito? Fuck off. Jesus. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know how I'm so stupid sometimes, but I am. I really fucking am, apparently. Where's Kaito? Kaito's right here! What the fuck? Okay, let me get this straight. Am I fucking dumb? Am I dumb? It said Maki is near Kaito, right? But he's over there. Is Maki in here? Fuck me, man. Fucking game.
By the way,
Sort of strange that Monokuma hasn't done anything to us yet. Also, the motive card key that Kokichi took is somewhere out there.
Should I hang out with Maki for a while? Abso-fucking-lutely.
It's fine if nothing happens, but maybe I'm just overthinking this.
Well, like, by the way the map showed, I thought fucking she was near Kaito, not at the end of the hallway, because it didn't show on the fucking map that there was a hallway that turned. You know what I mean? Maki and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Maki a fucking suck? Yes. I'd like to give Maki a present if I can. Sorry, I had to do it at least once. Shaved ice machine, there we go. Let's give her that.
is this
This is something you should give to a child. You shouldn't give this to someone my age.
satisfied?
Well, when we get out of here, I'll give it to the kids. That's what you give to me, right?
Hey,
Look like you want to ask something. I do? Well, whatever. I told you to pretend like you didn't hear anything.
It says she likes 110, so did she like that or not? I don't know, I can't tell.
But I can't take back what I said.
hey,
You're wondering who that girl is, right? She was a close friend from the orphanage.
Close friend, I see, so
what is
it wasn't a sister because she was an only child. She was an orphan.
Why do you look so relieved?
I do?
weirdo.
Yeah, you do. It's gross.
Gross. I'm just glad that you have a friend like that in your life.
I see, so that's why you're making your gross face. Back at the orphanage, I was a normal kid.
She angry about something?
I'm sorry.
So what?
It's fine.
Then what did you mean when you said she would take your
I
place?
see.
The scouts had their eyes on her first, not me.
Huh?
What?
Because
I had enough talent, but she had even more talent.
So you're not the ultimate assassin, what the fuck?
She was very kind, a crybaby who easily got lonely, but tried to be strong. If she had been taken to such a place, then she would have lived her life crying forever. That's why I volunteered to go. At the time, I had no idea what was in store for me as an assassin, but I endured the training. If she had gone through this, she would have died. That's why I was so desperate to do my best.
So she wasn't just doing it for the orphanage, it was for her friend
Okay.
as well.
Being with her was really fun. We would wear matching outfits, bake sweets, and exchange them. We would get in trouble with our teacher because we would talk late into the night. We played house often with the other kids at the orphanage. She would play as the mom and I would play as the dad. Well, neither of us knew our parents, so the only thing we could do was imagine it. Maki.
I don't know what the correct thing to say here is. So it was fun, huh? So it was fun, huh?
Okay.
Pretty much. I think that was when I was happiest. It was a dream for me. The next day would come, and the day after that would just be as peaceful. It was such a carefree time. I wonder how many people take that for granted.
Oh, nice, cool. We did give her something she liked, otherwise we wouldn't have gotten the blooming flower thing, so that's good. Alright, so one more hangout to go with Maki. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hang out with her on the next fucking segment, but I hope I can during free time, because if not, fuck. And I at least made my best effort if she does happen to die or murder somebody, so. Maki shared more stories about the orphanage with me. Deep down, Maki is just like any of us. Right, so I still got another 25 minutes, but my throat is killing me for voices. I'm still gonna go the 25 minutes, but if the voices here on in sound a little bit, like, harsher than they usually do, I apologize for that. Is anyone dead? Not yet, chicken. Not yet. The doorbell, is it Kaito or Maki looking for me? I don't think it's either. I think it's Gonta, honestly. Oh, it's Mew. Fuck me.
Hey there, Puichi. No? What about Guichi? Spooichi? Well, whatever. Pick any nickname you want.
Mew? What are you doing here?
I figured me and the twins could swing by and pay your virgin ass a visit. Got a boner yet?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Cheer up. Thanks to me, you get to leave this confining place.
We can escape?
Just come to the computer room on the 4th floor of the academy. But there's no rush, so if you want to rub one out while you think about me, you got time. But you better bring the crusty tissues afterward.
God, she's really direct, isn't she? Despite what she's saying, she doesn't sound all that serious, but I shouldn't just ignore her. Computer room on the 4th floor. I have a feeling some bullshit is about to happen, and we may be about to run into whoever got murdered this chapter, so... Gonna fucking save it! I don't trust this game as far as I can throw it, even though it's a disc and I can probably throw it quite far, because discs aren't very heavy. I don't know if you knew this, but... CDs and DVDs and Blu-rays alike are not very heavy, so I could probably toss it quite far, but I'm not going to trust this game as far as I can throw it. That's a little joke I like to do. I don't know, some people find it really funny. I don't know. It's really stupid to me, but like some other people find it funny, so I always do it, at least once. Not like every stream, but I usually try and fit it in at least once, like every 3 streams or something like that. Just to kind of wedge it in there. Also, I have 2 more emotes coming soon. By the way, all my emotes are on FFZ. Like I said, I have 2 more coming soon, but the rest of them are all up on FFZ. They finally all got approved, and they're finalized, and I'm not going to make any more revisions to them, so, What's up, you sneaky fucking bitch? Hello there. I saw you. Nice. I fucking saw him as soon as I turned the corner. I was like, Either that was a happy marshmallow that was half burnt, or that was a Monokuma. Right. So... yeah, so all my emotes are up for subscribers or not subscribers. It doesn't matter. I just want people to enjoy them and have fun being here. So, like, if you read in the bio, I don't want to use them as an incentive for people to give me money. I think that's kind of fucked, and I just want people to enjoy them. Because, like, I don't want people to feel like they have to, like, financially support me. Like, even though I could use the money, I'm not gonna fucking beg people for money, and I'm not gonna use fucking little pixelated images as, like, an incentive, you know, to subscribe and shit like that. Himiko?
What?
Oh, hello, Shuichi. Did Mew tell you to meet up too?
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone got the same message?
She said we'd be able to get out of here, but this all smells really fishy. My magical instincts are telling me not to get involved with Mew.
But you might have found the only means of escape. I think we should go, just in case.
You're right.
I guess you're right.
Huh?
That's why you put all your shit on FFZ too? Yeah, that's the way I think it should be done. Himiko, what's wrong?
No.
I just remembered how Tenko would always grab my hand and pull me along at times like this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Can picture Tenko taking her hand and saying, I'll protect you.
Alright, I'll learn from Tenko and move forward. Well then, Shuichi, I'll go on ahead. You should head over soon, too.
Okay. I know it's gonna be stupid, but I'm gonna save it again really quick. Also, I have a theory. Maybe Kaito is either going to murder Kokichi, because it seems like it's a good time. Having Mew just found a way out, and Kokichi wanting the game to continue. That might be a good setup for something, or maybe it's vice versa. Maybe Kokichi will kill somebody or something. but I have reason to believe that Kaito's going to be involved because of the way they interacted earlier. I can't say that for certain, but, Shuichi dislikes gossip, eh? Okay. Alright. Actually, you know what? This is gonna be dumb, but I just want to see how tall Shuichi is. 5'7"? I'm a bit taller than Shuichi. I'm like 5'10" or 5'11". My friend is like 6'4". I'm like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay, so I did just save, did I not? So we should be able to go into the computer room with no worries. We might find a dead body here, just so you're aware. No, because it would have played a blackened screen to reveal something, wouldn't it? As I suspected, everyone was brought here. Oh, even Kokichi's here. Don't act all depressed just because you didn't get to spend any alone time with me.
Huh?
Do I look depressed to you?
Actually,
There's no way we wouldn't show up when we were told that there was a chance to escape. But I still think it smells fishy. Really? Doesn't it smell like something fun is gonna happen instead?
Jeez.
You always seem to show up for stuff like this. I've got you figured out.
thanks.
Thanks. The key to a mutual friendship is understanding each other.
Oh, right already.
So what's this way for getting out of here? Is there really a way?
Sure.
Da doy, of course there is. Geniuses like me never make mistakes.
Hey,
So how are we going to escape?
Out of my way.
We're going to another world, a world with no killing games and no Monokuma.
huh?
Another world?
What?
Oh, you want to know, huh? Do ya? I'll tell you if you bow to me on your knees now.
What?
Huh? Why? When Shuichi and Kaide bowed to me, it sort of awoke something in me.
Fuck all y'all.
Now hurry the fuck up and bow to me, you masochistic shits! Shouldn't you be the one bowing down to us?
Oh my god, fuck me. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Dude, I looked to my right and I thought it was a spider. It's like a weird bug or something. Like, fucking Gonta's in my room, dude. Give me like 5 seconds. I'm gonna sort out this fucking insect, whatever this thing is. I'm just gonna smack it with a huge towel. So, if you hear a very huge slapping noise, I profusely apologize for that. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be a dick to it. You know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a container and I'm gonna release it to the wild. I'm very, 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 very sorry. Give me a second. I apologize for this. Come here, you little shit. How fast are you? Don't make this difficult, you little fuck. I don't know what it is. Like, I honestly don't know what it is. Apparently it was a beetle. I just woke up too tired, so I feel fucked up, yeah. See, that's why I always sleep in. Huh? I'm sorry you feel like shit, chicken. You've been through a lot, dude.
You want us to listen, right? Then get down on your knees and beg like a dog. What the hell? Isn't that weird?
You get it?
Everyone's wasting their precious time on a worthless piece of trash like you. So you better bow down and beg. Come on, hurry it up. What? Why? I stayed up all night getting this ready for everyone.
Alrighty.
Okay then, everyone, let's go. Wait!
You should have listened or explain it first.
I wanna talk about it.
What the fuck is going on here? Also, what is with this art style? It's very strange. I'm really sorry about the beetle thing. That was a bit weird. I just saw a bug out of the corner of my eye and it freaked me the fuck out because, for those who don't know, I'm incredibly arachnophobic. I fucking hate spiders. They scare the shit out of me. I found them fascinating when I was little, but like as I grew older, they just started to creep me out, I guess. I actually feel sorry for her. Hey, let's at least hear her out.
See?
Did you hear that, Mew? Good for you.
You get it?
How long are you gonna be depressed for, you sow? Hurry up and tell us, Squid Breath. Yes, sir.
Please forgive me.
So when I said another world, I was talking about this big-ass computer.
Like I thought. I knew it.
Huh?
That's why she was tinkering with it so much. I knew there was something like that. I think I said it earlier. What? This? I hate the really furry ones. The really furry ones and the really long-legged ones really fucking creep me out. All of them creep me the fuck out, honestly.
There's this device connected to the computer that you put on your head. It uploads your consciousness so you can go to a world created by a computer program.
What?
A world created by a computer program?
Got it.
Oh, going to understand. Exit is in that computer box, so we gotta break it open and go in?
No, if you try to force your way in, you'll just destroy it.
You mean this virtual reality, right?
It's more than just virtual reality, it's a virtual world. Because your consciousness will be able to move around as if you're in the real world. It's the Matrix. I saw a movie about that sort of thing on TV when I was little.
That being said,
Alright, now let's go.
Huh? Go? Like to the virtual world?
Yeah, let's all go together.
I don't wanna.
No way. What? Why? You promised that we'd all come at the same time.
I didn't promise you anything. What are you talking about? Just in case, I should ask a question. What's going to happen to our consciousness when we're inside the computer?
Oh, so we use avatars as our new bodies to link our consciousness to the virtual world?
Why?
How do you know this?
You told me already. I helped her prepare a trip to the virtual world. I brought all of our seats here. In exchange, I made her tell me the reason.
So that's what the apology was. What you guys talking about? What's this avatar?
Which means...
They're characters that will represent you while you're in the virtual world.
In other words, this computer will transfer our consciousness from our bodies and shove them into avatars inside the virtual world, and then we'll have new bodies in a new world, a world without murder and Monokuma.
What happens to our real bodies?
Your body will basically be asleep for the duration. In that sense, it'll be like a dream. Alright, let's go.
No.
Oh, sorry, that was Shuichi. My bad. Fuck.
Like I said, we're not going. It's definitely dangerous. Shut the fuck up, Donkey Lips. I'm telling you, it's not fucking dangerous.
I don't wanna.
Saying that makes it sound even more dangerous. What the? Am I really that untrustworthy?
Listen up.
Well then, you'll be relieved to know that I didn't even create this virtual world. Someone else made it, apparently.
What's someone else? I know something, but I'm not gonna say it because that would give away a lot of shit, and I'm not going to. Even though I guessed it really early on, but I'm not gonna say anything. Let's talk to everybody except you first, alright?
I'm totally down to go to the virtual world. Seems interesting.
Plus, if we do end up going to this virtual reality, that'll be a great place to leave it off, I think.
That reminds
I
me.
thought something was different about this room. It had all these chairs in here now. They probably brought them in since it'll be like our bodies are sleeping. That was uncharacteristically thoughtful of Mew.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
You know,
Can you really just separate your consciousness from your body like that? We're not just objects, you know. Sorry, that was meant to come off like a question, but it didn't sound like that. So it separates the consciousness from the body. If that's possible, then...
Nope.
No, it's nothing. somebody could take off the helmet and murder you while you're in the virtual world? In real life like this? I have no idea what she's getting at. Gonta, not really understand. We all gonna sleep and have same dream? That possible? Maybe. It's happened before. In something else. This must be a remarkable technology if we can upload our consciousness into a computer. Yeah, Kibo would know.
Do you even have a consciousness to send off to the virtual world, Keyboy? You're a robot. Your tin head can only mimic a human's emotions through a mechanized process.
God, he just relentlessly bullies Kibo, poor guy. But
So an avatar is another body, but I like this one. This body made my soul, and my soul made this body. Which means my body and soul together make me who I am. Separating them is outrageous.
okay, well, we know how she feels about it. Also, does this look like the original Xbox to anybody? Just putting it out there. Does this look like the original Xbox to anybody? It does, doesn't it? It looks like a giant silver original Xbox. Tell me I'm wrong. Alright, let's talk to Mew. Sorry about that. Hey Mew, who made the virtual world?
That's right, it was me! I knew it!
Of course it was fucking Monokuma. Gives them another option to fucking die somewhere else, I bet.
Oh, Daddy, you really can do anything. Huh? Daddy? Which one is my daddy?
I'm with Kibo.
Him, he's my daddy.
Please stop!
No, I'm not.
Let me explain.
Now then, allow me to explain. I used a certain program as a template to create the virtual world. And that program is the Killing Game Simulator.
What?
Killing Game Simulator?
Well, with that, I've made up my mind. I definitely won't go in there now. Wait! I said wait, damn it!
You can't.
If Monokuma made it, it's dangerous for sure. I pulled an all-nighter investigating it, and I deleted everything dangerous from it. It's definitely safe, I swear.
Right?
There's no need to worry, it's just a simulator, right?
Well,
No, this is Monokuma we're talking about. It may not even be a real simulator.
Dun dun dun.
Daddy's right. Hey, whose side are you on?
that's right.
I'm not your daddy.
You.
How cruel, why not accept him as your child for now?
Incomprehensible.
For now, I can't play along. He's not even my child.
You know.
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. But once you go, you'll understand.
What's the problem?
Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys.
Come with me.
So let's just dive right in, okay? We'll do it together.
But
But it's a world that Monokuma created, right?
Just the tip is fine.
If you don't want to dive in, you can just dip the tip.
Hey.
The tip of what?
by the way,
But you just said you pulled an all-nighter adjusting everything, right, Mew? So that means it was originally a killing game simulator, but not anymore, yeah? Yeah, that's right. I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Mommy.
That's what a good mommy would do. Mommy?
Yes.
What's this weird sensation in my chest? Is this what it feels like to be a mom?
how exciting!
Hey, let's trust Mew. We should trust in our friends more anyway.
Why?
Nah, Kokichi's just being mischievous again. Why are you on Mew's side?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not taking her side, but it's like I have a feeling we'll find something in that world.
What is it?
Something?
I mean, Monokuma created this world, right? Maybe he laid a bait to lure us in. Like a super duper crazy secret hidden in that world.
A secret?
Well, Monokuma, did you prepare some sort of bait for us? Oh, bait? Yeah, of course I have. Huh? Really? This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
Okay.
Me too.
Yes.
Mommy's hearing this for the first time too.
Ah.
She accepted him? Like Kokichi said, there's a crazy secret hidden somewhere in the virtual world. It's the secret of the outside world.
The secret of the outside world?
I can tell you about the secret is that if you get your hands on it, you'll instantly learn what's happening outside of the academy.
Yeah, but Monokuma always uses that to his advantage to manipulate people.
Hold on, what's happening outside? What are you talking about? It's like he's saying something is going on out there, but that can't be, right? Do you think it has to do with those meteorites?
Yes, I do.
Is your curiosity piqued? Then you have no choice but to go.
Right?
Yeah, we want to know, so we'll definitely go.
Kokichi, what's going on here? Did you know about this all along? That Monokuma is hiding a secret in the virtual world? Maybe this is about the motive that he was talking to Monokuma about, and he's like, maybe if we put it there, interesting stuff will happen. Maybe this is that. I think that's what it is, honestly.
Don't joke around like that, it's just a hunch. Anyway, we can't ignore it. It's possible we might find info on the outside world. Maybe with that info, we could even put an end to this killing game.
But they know Kokichi doesn't want to end the game, but he doesn't want to die, right? Huh? We can end killing game?
Got it.
Then Gunta will go. Gunta will go to this virtual world place.
You can't!
Wait, you can't. It's probably a trap set by Monokuma.
But if there's even a small chance that we can stop the killing game, we should take it.
I heard it.
Yes, that's what my inner voice is telling me.
Still talking about your inner voice. We're already sick of that Atua stuff.
Listen closely.
As I've mentioned before, this has nothing to do with Anji's influence. Whenever I'm lost, my inner voice tells me what to do. I've always obeyed that voice, and I will continue to do so.
We must do it.
That's why I'm going to the virtual world.
All right.
Then I'm going too.
Huh?
You too, Kaito?
Got it.
Yeah, the secret of the outside world stuff worries me, but I want to check this world out. Call it a man's curiosity.
Idiot's at it again.
Idiot's at it again.
Shut up.
When is a man loses his curiosity, his ages? Curiosity is what moves a man.
I don't care.
And stop talking now, but I guess I'll be an idiot too.
Huh?
Oh, wait, you're going too, Maki?
What do you mean?
Of course, you're coming along, right, Shuichi? And don't say no, because it's dangerous. We've been in danger for a while now. That's true. My ability is to gather evidence and reveal the truth, so I can't turn away from this.
You're right.
Alright, I'll go too.
You can't!
But why? It's definitely going to be dangerous.
It's true.
No matter how dangerous it gets, we just have to do it. Fine, I'll go too. Being left behind will just make me worry.
Okay.
Then everyone except Samugi is going.
Stop!
Well, wait. If everyone else is gonna go, I will too. Okay, now everyone's going.
Kokichi, are you planning something?
Of course not. After Kaito punched me, I became a changed man. So relax and just trust me.
That being said,
Alright, then let's get started before you cockroaches change your damn minds.
fucking slug!
First, each of you gotta grab a helmet and plant your ass in one of those seats.
I understand.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I think the fucking motive has something to do with being put inside this virtual world, and that's why Kokichi is being mischievous and trying to get everybody to go. I think that makes the most sense. With Mew instructing us, we got in position around the computer.
You see those 2 ports on the back of the visor?
You mean this?
You mean the AV and the power cord because it's a giant original Xbox?
That's where you plug in the 2 cords that connect you to the computer.
Uh-huh.
Ah, these cords.
Alright, enjoy your lurk, Rosie. I'll see you soon.
The red cord is for consciousness, and the blue cord is for memory.
So is somebody gonna unplug one of these cords and make a murder out of it?
I could start throwing down some real fancy techno jargon, but you idiots wouldn't get it.
Oh god, if that's the case, if this is actually gonna be used for a murder plot, this is gonna be very, very complicated, I feel.
All you need to know is those cords will cram your consciousness and memory into the virtual world.
I don't remember what cord is which. I'm just gonna go say blue is consciousness and red is memory, but I can't remember what is what. Red is memory? No, blue is memory, right? And red is for consciousness. Okay. This might just have nothing to do with anything, but in case it does, I'm going to write it down.
Just don't shove them into the wrong hole. And yes, that is what she said. Okay, fine. If she said so.
Mew's character is great.
So then, which cords to which port?
Her voice kind of puts me off a little bit, but like, it's fitting for certain things, and I feel like it's very unfitting for other things.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port, and the blue memory cord in the left.
Nice, I got it right, because I second-guessed myself. Genius. Look at me, I'm fucking awesome. Oh, but what if they swap the cables or something in somebody's headset? What would that do? Maybe swapping cables? I'm gonna say maybe removing or swapping cables.
Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something.
Okay.
Maybe you'll become a vegetable, maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows?
Body swap with someone. Oh god. Oh god, if that's part of it, oh my god, this is gonna be really hard. Or really complicated.
Well, I guess we'll just have to be careful not to switch the cords then.
Uh-huh, unless somebody uses that for a murder plot.
It's okay. Just stay calm, then there won't be any problems. Okay. So I use my chopsticks in my right hand, so calm down, Himiko.
I think I finally got Samugi's voice actually cemented pretty well, honestly, after quite some time. After some fiddling around, we were all hooked up to the device.
Listen up!
Then you just gotta put the helmet on your head. Finally press the button near your temple and you'll be whisked away to the virtual world. A paradise more beautiful than the real world, where there's no murder and no Monokuma.
So when Gonta press button, avatar person take Gonta the virtual world place?
Ah,
Oh, for the love of... Yeah, sure, whatever makes sense to you. By the way, I tweaked your avatars to make them resemble you guys. In fact, compared to your current looks, they're a major improvement. Congrats, Himiko, you don't need to pay for your expensive plastic surgery anymore. I never wanted plastic surgery. I like my face.
I don't think she was talking about face.
I'm so nervous about this.
Just shut up and fucking do it already, Four Eyes. Jeez.
Got it.
Alright, everybody, let's go. Can't ignore a chance to discover clues about the outside world. Okay, let's go.
Have a good time!
Placed a helmet on my head and after a deep breath turned on the switch. And then... some funky dunky shit happened. I am Terminator. Hello. No, that was a RoboCop, wasn't it? Fuck. God damn it. Fucked it up. Shit. Had one job. Tard. Welcome to the Neo World program. Neo World program, eh? In an instant, we were standing in the other world. Yes, we were there. The fuck is this? Harvest Moon? This is... So this is the virtual world.
Seems like it's completely different from what we were told.
why?
These graphics are really disappointing. How's this supposed to be better than the real world? These avatars are really disappointing too. I wanted to have the face of a supermodel.
Thought you liked your face. Still have a robot body. I must admit I was secretly expecting more. So you were hoping for a change, Kibo?
But you know,
But it feels weird. I can move this avatar like I could move my own body, right? And with this body, I don't have to worry about all that stuff. Does he mean his blood, like his illness or whatever? What stuff? Ah, no, it's nothing. I don't think it is.
Alright already.
I want to go back.
wait!
That was quick.
Oh, so this is the virtual world. I see, I see.
I see.
And this is my avatar? I get it now. Ouch!
What'd you do that for?
Oh, so that hurt.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, I felt genuine pain just now.
That's pretty impressive. If you felt pain, then that means our senses are connected.
Got a minute?
Our senses are connected?
This place is so great. I come here all the time. It's way better than the real world.
Hey!
What the heck are you talking about, you fraud?
Actually,
This is totally different from what you said. Plus, this avatar has disappointing graphics. Your looks are nothing to write home about. Trust me, you look a billion times better now.
what was that?
What?
By the way,
Anyway, what do you mean our senses are connected? I need an explanation.
Um,
Uh-huh. Didn't I tell you? Ouch!
But
It means that this goes way beyond the realm of virtual reality. We are actually connected.
please stop.
We get it. Stop hitting me. No can do. Even if they are avatars, I could never hit a person.
That's robophobic.
Even here, I can't escape your robophobia. How are our senses set up?
ah,
When your avatar receives any sensory input, electrical signals are sent to your brain. Your brain then interprets those signals as if it experienced that sensory input for real.
So even if we're not really being punched, the brain senses pain because of those signals?
Oh, I see.
And since it won't leave any bruises, you can hit all you want.
Dear.
That's a bully's twisted logic.
Weird.
Hey, why are bodies like this? This Himiko's magic?
Well, there's a lot of things going on right now, but you don't have to worry, Gonta.
So how exactly are we supposed to find the secret of the outside world?
You know,
We don't even know where to start looking.
That's right.
First, we need to learn more about this world. Is there a map available?
ah.
Yeah, I've got a map, but first I gotta give you a quick warning about this world.
What?
Huh? A warning? You need to be quicker on the draw with stuff like that.
Huh?
I'm plenty quick on the draw, but not too quick, because then you can't pull out in time.
Cut it out.
Shut up.
I wonder what the rules for this place could be. I'm guessing that has something to do with a murder that's going to take place. Oh, we can move around now. Okay. Can we save while we're in here? Yes, we can. Thank fuck. Alright, so I think I'm going to save it here and I'm going to end off. I think 3 hours is plenty. Also, that's short enough to be a video, I think, for a YouTube upload. And also, it shouldn't take us long to download. So I'm going to pick this back up probably tomorrow, and we'll go some more and probably figure out who dies this chapter. So, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I'll see you very, very soon. I don't know who I'm going to host, honestly. I'll see what everybody's up to. And, then I guess I'll just pick something, I guess. But I want to give the host somewhere where it'll actually, like, make a difference. Honestly, I think I'm gonna host my buddy Ugly, because he's playing some Monopoly, and I feel like that'd be a good deviation from Danganronpa, so I think I'm gonna do that. So, yeah, go say hi to Tim. He's an awesome fella. He's really, really kind. He's super, super generous. He's resubbed here more times than I can remember, so honestly, like, he's a really kind dude, honestly, like, give him all the love and support he deserves. He's a really, really nice guy. And I'll see you all later. So, I'm gonna hit off Mike, and, I'll see you soon. Here's all my social stuff, if you guys want to get in on any of that. If you want to join the Discord, it should be there as well, I think. Maybe? Yeah, it's there. Alright. So yeah, if you want to join that, feel free, and I'll see you very soon. So I'm gonna host Tim. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks for chilling. As always. See you guys very soon.